Welcome back to another episode of the Fifth Quarter Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Jones, the Bluff City Cowboy, coming to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. And today is the 2026 NFL Draft. The draft is kicked off already, and the Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. So we will be here with you up until pick 20 to go through all the latest news and notes, as well as give you our thoughts on every pick leading up to the Cowboys at 12 and 20. Got a few guests joining us tonight. First of all, you've seen her quite often. She was here last night. She's the co-creator of the DC4L Facebook group. Miss Amanda Foster joining once again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me get this shared out, too, so that we can get lots of folks in here. But I'm pretty sure we all know which way one's going.
Mm-hmm.
And just a heads up to everybody, Marcus and I are running a little behind. So you may see us up and down and all that stuff. So as a heads up.
I will be eating throughout the podcast. I'm letting you know that right now.
I'm actually about to go grab my food myself. So let me share this out. Then I'm going to hop off for just a second, Marcus, and grab this. It'll take me like 5 minutes.
All right. So thank you, everybody who's joining us.
William.
So we got a couple of people joining us. I think Jeff will be joining us at some point. We may have another guest joining as well. I'm just sending him the link out, see if he wants to hop in. So looks like the first pick is in already. No surprise what that pick is.
Yep.
So we're just waiting to see what happens at pick number 2 with the Jets. Based on the past
Mendoza. Who knew?
Right, exactly. Surprise.
Wow. Who would have thought?
So I see those views are going up. We got William Wingers joining us once again. Thank you for joining. Looks like everybody that's watching is watching from the DC4L Facebook group. So thank you guys, everybody at DC4L, for joining us. Again, if this is your first time, this is an interactive show. Get in the comments. Let us know your name, where you're from, how long you've been a Cowboys fan, who you want them to pick, who you think they should pick. This is a completely interactive show fueled by you guys. Hello? Sorry, had to take that call.
It's okay. I know you had work going on tonight too that you moved. Marcus is ultimate out here getting on the show. He's moving stuff around at work to make it happen.
Yeah. Everything's good right now though. So we rocking and rolling. So this is the interesting pick because the Jets were reported to have canceled their interview with David Bailey, the pass rusher. Yeah. So everybody kind of assumes this is Arvell Reese, but you never know what happens in this draft. I don't think Reese is a pass rusher, but maybe the Jets do, and we'll find out in a few minutes if that's where they go.
Well, ever since Micah, everybody's looking for the next Micah, but like you said last night, there is only one Micah. So it's just a matter of, I don't know. I'm not sold on Reese being a rusher either. So
while we wait for the Jets pick to come in, last night we went about 20 minutes about George Pickens. Mm-hmm. And there was a report that he signed his franchise tag, and then another report saying he didn't. So I've been kind of out of the loop. Did he sign it or not?
Okay, so real quick, this is what's going on. And I like to go to Jane when I get a lot of conflicting reports because I feel in history has told us Jane Slater is the person to listen to when there's a bunch of loud noise. Jane said that Pickens camp called about an hour before camp or hour before the draft started and said he intends to sign his franchise tag, which means he will be at all season. That means all of these things. Now, what didn't get mentioned by all the people out there was like Ian, Adam, everybody said he signed it. It's done deal. He signed it. The ink's on the paper. He said he intends to sign. And that's what Jane says. Now, of course, I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. So it's supposedly one of those, I'm going to sign it. It's like, and a lot of people are thinking it's because he kind of got spooked a little bit by the Tyson talk yesterday by Steven. So he said he's going to sign it, but he has not signed it yet. That is according to Jane Slater as of 30 minutes ago, just that he intended to. Now, because there is the intention that he's going to put the ink on the paper, does that mean we still trade him? or can we trade him? I think technically, because as long as he comes in and signs it, I'm pretty sure he can be traded. I do think that the timing's very coincidental, very awkward. And I will say that we kind of all imploded in the chat because the moment the news came out, it's one of those, wait, what? Why an hour before the draft is this man signing paperwork? So, yeah, I don't think he's put ink to paper yet. I just think I think Mogaletta's had him call it. We're going to do it. Kind of like, I'm hoping, like what you said, it's Citizen. I'm a good guy. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I really, really hope that's what this is.
Yeah. And like you said before, the importance of him signing his franchise tag early means, one, either that means there's a trade coming, or two, like you just said, I'm going to be a model citizen. If he signs his tag, he can't miss OTAs. He can't miss training camp. He can't miss preseason. If he does, he gets fined heavily. So the beauty of not signing the franchise tag is you can miss everything and there's nothing the team can do about it. But once you sign, you're just like everybody else.
Agreed. It's you're basically, you're a player. You are expected to be at camp. I mean, it's just the way it is. Now, yeah, you can hold out, I guess, but technically it's not going to look good for a George Pickens to hold out on a tag, because why sign it if you're going to hold out? And yes, William, I actually read Mike Leslie's report to Marcus. I read that report to Marcus shortly before we went live, his little alternative theory. I think everybody's just kind of grasping at straws because this is one of those times of the year where no one knows what to think. Smoke screens are thrown out. Everybody wants to get their guy, right? Everybody has a guy they want. In Frisco, one of our admins is there right now, and Jerry's name dropped 2 players. Do you know what 2 players he name dropped?
Who that?
Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs. He goes, they're great football players. And I feel like that also might tell us that is not the direction they're going, because they don't think they're going to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I've ever heard Jerry bring up names in one of these draft events down in Frisco, I don't think we've ever drafted one of those players. So we'll see. Oh, they took David Bailey. Wow. Why'd they cancel their interview?
That's strange.
I guess they were done. I guess they had what they needed. Man, guns up, buddy. Good luck.
The good thing about this, and I talked about this in our group chat, David Bailey plays the same position as Josh Sweat.
Right.
So if they have Bailey on a rookie deal and they have Sweat at $17 million, we might want to get on the phone and see if they want to make a deal now, because
I would give them a third.
Sweat becomes expendable because the other guy on the other side is also on a rookie deal. So now you got 2 cheap pass rushers, and then Josh Sweat, who's been complaining all offseason, who's making $14 million. So this is really good for Dallas.
Yeah. Welcome in, Marty. I grew up out there. I used to do stuff like school events out in Mount Vernon. I know where you're at. Welcome in. Thank you. It looks like a new name. I don't think I've seen that name before. So welcome in. Thanks for tuning in. We're happy to have you.
Also, Greg Nelson, thank you for joining us as well. Yes.
Man,
that's a good point, William Wiggins, but to just completely cancel and not even take the chance to bring him in and talk to him for the second pick, that's unusual.
Very unusual. I really expected Reese here. Where does Reese go? Oh, this could mess up. This could flip the whole board. This might be the pick that flips it. And I'm kind of sad because I love me some David Bailey because he's a Raider. He's a Red Raider, and I'm a Tech fan. So, but this could. What do you think?
You think it's Love? You think it's Reese?
I don't know. See, here's the thing. I want to see where the Cardinals go, because I want you to think about every mock draft we did last night. For the most part, it was Reese, David Bailey, 2 and 3. Now, if they go a different direction, if the Cardinals go a different direction and they don't take Reese, what does that mean? I mean, think about the way the board falls.
Yeah, because the Titans don't need Reese. They just signed Jermaine Johnson.
Exactly. So that really flips and then
the Giants can't use them. They have 5 pass rushers.
They've got plenty of pass rushers. Does he fall? Oh, please don't take him, Carolina, Cardinal, Arizona, whatever place we're at. Man, Here, let me go on my little secret place that tells me things before in the future. Let's see. If they go Love,
If they go Love, I think the Titans will have to go offensive line.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on our little secret page here that tells me things. Let's see what we can find out. I'm really shocked they took David Bailey.
I am too.
Huh.
All right, so while we're waiting for the next pick to come in, those views are still going up, but those likes do not match it. So let's hit that like button. Let those likes match those views.
Man.
Do you think this is trade territory, Amanda? Since they may not have got the guy they wanted?
That's what I was sitting here. Man, it's really taken a long time for Arizona to make their pick. So I do think they took the person that was number one on their board. I think the Jets, because everybody with that canceled, that's a really good move by the Jets, to be honest, if you want to think about it.
Yeah.
Cancel the interview. No one thought that's where they were going.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn this down so I can still listen, but not blow everybody's ears out.
That's a calculated risk if he's a idiot, though.
Yeah.
To not even bring him into your facilities and talk to him and get him on the board. That is a Jets thing to do. I just leave it at that.
It really is a very Jets thing to do.
Okay, the pick is in. Let's see who we got.
Welcome in, Marty. It's good to see you again.
So, Amanda, are you watching the picks online, or are you logged into a site or something?
So I'm got the draft on my TV, and I just have it's mounted so it's faced towards where I'm at.
Okay.
And I'm poking around on Twitter to see if anything pops up. Typically, NFL Trade Rumors has everything first. But sometimes they run a little slow. So I'm just trying to see.
Well, they just posted something interesting. The number 3 pick. Did you see it?
On Trade Rumors?
Yeah.
I'm going now. I was poking around at the other one first because they hadn't said it yet. No way. Wow.
So, Michael,
I'm waiting on Michael to pop in this chat because, see, he's the one who told me about these websites to poke around on. That's crazy.
Do you pronounce his last name Balderas or Balderas?
I think it's Balderas, but I don't know Michael personally. So we're going to have to one day have him on the show to tell us how to pronounce his name properly.
Michael, if it's Balderas, put the number 1. If it's Balderas, number 2. If we're completely wrong, just say wrong. I don't like mispronouncing people's name. So Balderas 1, Balderas 1, Balderas 2.
Wow.
That throws a monkey wrench into things.
That everything. Wow. Our entire board from last night just flipped on its head. So
question, Amanda. Are we trading up at 6 with the Browns?
That, I've been telling you that was my feeling, but in this whole, you had it right.
Balderas?
Yeah, got it. Wow. So let's see. So that puts all of the players that we want. Plus you've got Reese now thrown into the mix, which we expected to be gone by 3.
Mm-hmm.
So someone's fallen to 12 because one of the wide receivers is going next.
Or the tackle.
Huh?
Or the tackle. Because you got to protect your quarterback, the most sacked quarterback in the league last year. So you got a coach that believes in running the ball.
So let's say right here they go, what's his name?
Malgoa.
Yeah, Malgoa. If they go at 4, that's where the Titans go. that leaves everybody on the board. We could easily move up with Cleveland. Cleveland, I think they've already been talking about wanting to trade back to get more picks.
Mm-hmm.
Give them 12 and 96 or 92, 96. I don't know if that'd be enough, though.
Throw in next year's third.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that'd be enough to get them up there?
In this draft, I think it would be.
Because it's not a quarterback you're going up for.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, looking at this board, Cleveland has to think, okay, but then with the news, the Dallas and the George Pickens thing, it makes you wonder if that makes them worried they're going to move up to take the receiver they want.
Yeah.
Jerry would have to tell him, I'm not moving up for a receiver. That was all smoke and mirrors.
Right.
Wow.
Let me text my friend. She was hoping one of my friends is first cousins with Jeremiah Love, and his family is based out of Memphis and St. Louis. They were all praying he went to the Titans. So yeah, got a new draft now. The Titans is going to be really interesting. I think it's offensive line. I don't know.
Think they go Styles? They've got linebackers, don't they? I mean,
only thing about Styles, like I said before, if you're picking 4, that means you have picked 35. You can get Rodriguez or Allen or Hill at 35. Why go Styles now when you have a chance to get the number 1 offensive tackle, the number 1 wide receiver, the number 1 tight end, the number 1 pass rusher? You have so many other number 1 options than a middle linebacker.
I'm trying to think, man. I wonder if Tennessee, I would trade back if I was Tennessee, because do you take that lineman right now? If you want to look at what's on the board, who the next person who really needs linemen is Kansas City.
Well, the Commanders need a lineman, but they
fair.
really need wide receivers, though.
They really need wide. See, I think they're going to take Tyson or Tate. That's my opinion with Washington. Pick is in with Titans, so I guess we're going to find out. Huh.
I'm interested to see what this one is.
Yeah, me too.
I'm updating.
Me too. I keep refreshing Twitter to see if it'll give me a little. Try to beat Michael over here.
So 2 offensive picks in the top 4. If we get another offensive pick right here, this really helps us out in what we want.
I really hope so.
That'll be 3 of the top 4, which nobody expected.
That means someone falls to us.
Exactly.
That's the earliest a Texas Tech player has ever went in the NFL draft.
Wow.
You Titans go wide receiver. You think so, Michael? Tate, maybe? That'd be nice.
Yeah. If they go Tate here, the Giants may be forced to take Tyson because they don't want to take the chance of losing them at 10.
Yeah.
If that would have happened, that would really help us out. To have 5 picks in the first 4 offense.
Jerry right now salivating.
I'm waiting for the site to update.
Me too.
All right, guys. For everybody's watching, got quite a few people in here commenting. Everybody else who's here, let us know your thoughts on what's been going on so far. 2 of the first 3 picks are offense. The Titans could make it 3 of the first 4. Something nobody had. It was Tate. So Tate at 4.
Wow. Wow.
This is really working out in our favor right now.
Man.
If the Giants go receiver, what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means we would have to. They would have to be 5 of the next 6 defense for us not to get a guy. I don't think that would happen. If the Giants have to go Tyson right here. Yeah, Michael, exactly. Great point. If the Giants go Reese, we need to make a phone call to get what's the Thibodeau?
Well, I know they had talked about trading him because they stopped contract talks and they said they were seeking a day 2 pick, but we don't. Well, I don't know. Wow. Wow.
Something happened? Or
No, we're all sitting here talking in the DC L chat how this is just wow.
This is unreal though.
My question, but if I'm the Giants right now looking at this board, okay, Tate's gone. No one expected both wide receivers to go and this many players to go. So the board's completely blown from what everyone expected. You have to go wide receiver if you're the Giants, right?
Yeah, I remember a couple weeks ago I said we could see 6 offensive players go in the first round, and people said I was crazy. We're already 3 of the first 4. Michael says Down or Styles could go to New York. The only problem with Styles, and they could do it, but they just signed Tremaine Edmonds, and he's a Mike, and he's pretty much the same size as Styles. So are you really going to use a top 5 pick for a wheel linebacker? They could, but I just can't see it happening. They lost their receiver to the Titans. The other wide receiver, Neighbors.
Injury.
Neighbors might not be back till week 3 or week 4. Are they going to really rely on Slayton? And who did they sign this offseason? The guy from Atlanta. He was with Chicago at first.
I can't remember.
I can't think of his name. So I'm going to the Giants depth chart right now. The pick is in, so we'll find out in a second. But they have Slayton, Darnell Mooney, and a bunch of guys I've never heard of. And Malik Neighbors is recovering from a knee injury. You got to give your rookie quarterback weapons, especially with a new coach. So this could very easily be Tyson. It's Tyson or Downs.
I don't know. I see Tyson's Downs or Tyson Downs or Reese. They didn't expect Reese to fall to 5.
Well, it looks like it's Reese from what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing the same thing.
That's an unusual pick. If we can, I would love to get Thibodeau.
If they go Reese, Jerry Jones better be on the phone.
That's a strange pick for the Giants, though. What do you play them at?
You got Abdul Carter, like Thibodeau,
Brian Burns.
Brian Burns. That's a lot. So someone's getting cut.
3 of them on rookie contracts.
Man. Giants select Edge Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
That's it. It ain't been announced yet, but that's crazy.
I guess Dart's gonna be throwing to Reese then.
Does that mean that 10? Wow.
They may have to reach at 10 because Tyson might be gone right here. Boy, this is why I love the draft.
Right? I think Dallas is about to move up.
Somebody just said another team moved up. You want to say it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Somebody in one of my chats just said the Chiefs moved up. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll find out in a minute. Yep. 3 people just posted it.
Wow.
The Chiefs just moved up. So who are they moving up for? 6? Are they moving up for Tyson? They don't want to take a chance since Tate left early.
Well, they don't need a receiver, do they?
They could be going up for the tackle. Who would they be going up for?
Downs or Sonny Styles?
That could be it. I would love for it to be an offensive player, though.
Well, me too, but I just
I wonder if it was a competition between the Chiefs and the Cowboys, and the Cowboys lost out.
I'm curious. Well,
We'll find out.
Very Jerry. That sounds very Jerry-ish right now.
We'll definitely find out by the end of the night because somebody's gonna tell it. David Go, what does the Chiefs even have trading wise? We'll find out soon.
Probably a second and a third. Jerry already said he ain't coming off both first. So Jerry ain't packaging our first to move up.
Not at all.
I'll bet Chiefs, maybe Mansour.
Yeah.
They got rid of McDuffie. Well, they didn't get rid of McDuffie. Well, no, they didn't.
They traded him.
They traded him. So, yeah, I was trying to remember. So they traded him. So they need a corner. Mansour Delane. That's my guess. Man, this board is really falling well right now.
It is. So, David Go, you're right. By 12, they could all be gone. But the good thing is they're still there at 6. So we could trade up 7, 8, 9 and not have to give up 20. We're right at that range where that 3rd round pick could get us a Bain or a Downs. And between the Commanders and the Saints, one of them is taking a wide receiver. The Commanders almost have to take a receiver, in my opinion.
So Giants go Reese. KC moving up to get Delane. So that leaves Sonny Styles, Reuben Bain. Now
Downs.
Down. Caleb Downs. That's at 6.
6.
So 7, 8.
The tackle still hasn't come off the board yet.
Tackle hasn't come up. They could be moving up for a tackle.
They could be. They could be hopping the Commanders for the tackle. Didn't think about that. You're right.
Because the Commanders need a tackle. So they're like, well, I think if the Chiefs go Mansour here, poor Patrick Mahomes. Sorry. Just sitting here at that poor Patty.
Now, I will say, David Go, the Commanders still have Frankie Louvu, and they really, really like him as a linebacker. So, again, like I said about the Giants, are they going to use a top 5 pick for a wheel linebacker? Now, the Giants move is still unusual with Reese, but I understand it. It's a pass rusher. Let's see if anything's come in yet. And you want to know who they picked, Amanda?
I see it. Mansour Delane.
Mansour Delane. You called it.
Yeah, I knew it. And that was before the announcement. So at least I've got, ladies know football. I got my special shirt on, hoping that I could sway Jerry with my fan of the year knowledge here. We were talking in the group chat earlier, so we have a fan of the year chat with all of us because it started in 2021, and I'm the only lady in it. And I'm very honored to be a part of the Fan of the Year Club. It's such a blessing, and there's so many amazing fans that make up the Fan of the Year community. And we were talking football, and everyone got really. We had a couple get really excited about picking signing his tag, and I'm like, hold on a second. One of them messaged me and they said, "Okay, know it all. What's the plan now?" And I'm like, "Don't call me that. I don't know that much." But I don't know. Chiefs, we know where Chiefs are going.
A lot of mocks got Washington taking Styles. I still think it's receiver. Their receivers are terrible.
Who, Washington?
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was them, if I want Daniels to not die, I'm probably going to go tackle.
It's got to be tackle or receiver. You're right.
If they go Sonny Styles here, Jaden Daniels is sitting there crying in the bathroom.
Right.
Like, it's kind of like the Patrick Mahomes right now. It's about the same thing. He's like, does anyone not care about me?
Like, if you look at the Commanders' depth chart right now, their starting receivers they still got Terry McLaurin, who had a down year last year.
Yeah.
Their slot is Luke McCaffrey, and then their other receiver is Traylon Burks. The same Traylon Burks that hasn't played more than 3 games since he was drafted 5 years ago.
I really hope they don't go Styles here, but they could. I don't think you're going to get a divisional. Well, I mean, the Eagles traded with us before for the Micah when we were so. I don't think you're going to see that happen again, though. Dan Quinn ain't coming off anything.
But you got to take value at this point. Outside linebacker is not as valuable as getting the number 1 corner like the Chiefs just did, the number 1 pass rusher like the Giants did, number 1 wide receiver like the Titans did. I knew he wouldn't go top 5. I thought 6 was the spot. But if this isn't Styles, I need to see some action going on in the Cowboys war room.
Who comes up? Let's see.
But I don't think the Saints will take Styles. So I think he'd be good with the Browns.
That's where you trade. Well, you could trade with the Browns, yes, for Styles if Washington doesn't go Sonny. But here's my thought. Okay, Cleveland, you call Kellen Moore.
Yep, call your buddy.
Call your buddy and say, "Hey, look, what can we do for you, brother? What can we do for you?" Man, It seems to be moving a lot faster this year. Is it just me?
It is. I see we got Charlie joining us in the chat. Charlie, you were right. I don't think any of us expected that to be the defensive guy, but you did call that.
They've got to get a wide out next.
They got to.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know they lowered the time. I just know that usually we're sitting here for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We're already on pick 7. Well, 6 technically, but we already know who pick 6 is. So the guy who very well will get many pick 6s in his career.
Yeah. So, William Wiggins, you're right. I don't think they consider Reese a linebacker, though. I think they consider him more of a pass rusher. Okay. Well, the Commander's pick is in, and it is Sonny Styles.
Yeah, I just saw that.
So that's one of our guys off the board. I got to take this call. Hold on a second.
That's fine.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Yes. I don't. I'm sorry. Okay. My last name is Jones. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. Can I call you back in like 15 minutes? Or did you have some? Okay. All right. Boy, she was just talking and talking.
It happens. It's okay. Man, oh man. Well, Ruben's fallen to our laps, maybe.
Yeah, we still got Downs, we still
We got-
got Bain, so we still got hope.
Man, all of our teams, all the teams in our division are getting better though.
So we're 9, 10, 11. So with the next 3 picks, one of them's gonna be Tyson, I think. That's probably the Giants. I just can't see the number 1 offensive tackle falling out of the top 10. So I think the Browns have to go tackle. To me.
Or do you think they trade up? Will they trade up with us?
I was about to say, or they could look at the board and say, if we trade with Dallas, they're not taking the tackle. The Giants are probably going receiver. What do the Dolphins do? They may still be able to get their guy at 12. But it all depends on
what's New Orleans going to do.
Pick. Yeah.
Oh, Giants do not intend to trade Kayvon Thibodeau.
What?
Just dropped out. Yep. Just dropped on trade rumors. No intention to trade Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Brian Burns, is that the trade then? Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
What are you going to do? Run out there with 5 rushers and just pray?
And no D tackles?
No D tackles.
Them?
Wow.
Matthew Quintero, I mean, it's the draft. It takes 2 to tango at this point. If people want to stick and get their guy, they don't have to trade with you just because you want the guy too. The Commanders just may be in love with Styles and they say, I'd rather take him than get some extra picks. So it's not always Dallas isn't making the phone call. Sometimes a team just may want the guy.
I don't know. I still don't think that Sonny is the I don't know. Things don't make sense sometimes. What, do they not have faith in Abdul Carter?
That's interesting. And Thibodeau's on his, I think he's on his 5th year. So they got to pay him like $14 million.
Uh-huh.
For your 3rd defensive end. That's unusual.
I just, sometimes it makes no sense to me how people do things. So you got Washington taking Sonny, and then you've got, I mean, New Orleans. I'm trying to think of who they need. I mean, they could easily sit there and go wide receiver if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Injury issues on that.
They could go offensive line.
Wow. I called it. Oh, come on, Michael. I was so excited. I called it. I knew they were going to go wide out. I just said it. They took, oh, crap. What's the Giants going to do? Those poor little guys.
They can always go tackle.
They just signed a tackle, though, didn't they, in free agency? Didn't they sign a right tackle?
They did. But you can always upgrade offensive line. You can move him to guard. They could take Fano because Fano has played guard. I wonder if they may be forced to go double defense at this point. Because for them to take Reese, I don't even know. I'm assuming they could go Mekhi Lemon. People have been putting Mekhi Lemon as a top 10 pick. So they could like Mekhi Lemon as the 3rd receiver. Man, I need to see Dallas flash up right now.
What does Cleveland do? I really need, I'd really like to see, but I think that right now Jerry's looking at it and, okay, your other edge rusher isn't going because he just went. So barring Cleveland doesn't need an edge rusher. So they're not taking Bain. So Cleveland's sitting at 9 right now. So 10, you have the Giants. They're definitely not going Bain. So 11.
What if they did?
What? Well, that would be I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe they've already hit the liquor this afternoon.
They're playing flag football at that point. Man, that would be so heartbreaking to be 3 picks away with Bain and Downs on the board and they go right here.
Yeah.
Man, we'd be wiped out at 12. We couldn't even get the receivers.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's think this through then. Absolute worst case scenario. We see Bain and Downs go right here. Both receivers are gone. Where do we go? Assume the next 3 picks are Bain, Downs, and the tackle.
Okay, so we go to our knees in prayer. That's probably where I'm headed at that point.
Yeah. If it's Baines, Downs, and the tackle, all the offensive players we like will be gone, and the defensive players. At that point, it has to beat the enemy.
Yeah.
If you can't trade back, it has to beat the enemy at that point. Man, it started off good, but now I'm getting concerned.
Yeah. Everybody's gone.
One of these picks is going to be the tackle. I think we really need the Giants to go lemon. If they go lemon, we're in really good shape. Because you got to expect the Dolphins to go. The Dolphins would have to go receiver at that point.
They would have to go for lemon, right?
They would have to.
Giants. Man, it's all going to hinge. Right, Jerry needs to trade with Cleveland right now.
Or our best case scenario at this point looks like we need to make a call to the Dolphins, see if they'll take a fifth to let us go up one spot. If their guy's still there at 11.
I think they want Bain.
You think the Dolphins want Bain?
I do. Well, we did call it. You had to get up to 6 to get Sonny.
Yeah, that would have been enough. Or you could have gone up to 9 to get Downs.
I can't believe we're not making any moves.
Yeah.
Absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah, we needed that. I see we got Shane Odom joining us. Shane, thank you for joining. David Gold, it looks like you're a new name, so I appreciate you. Great comment so far. I appreciate you joining us as well. I saw Charlie said he had to go. So, Charlie, thank you for popping in and joining us.
Man.
The Browns.
I don't know what the Browns do. They got to get Shador somebody, right?
This could be back-to-back tackles, to be honest. This could be Malgo and Fano.
Right here at 9-10?
It could be.
Well, then you get one of ours for sure. Then you
get one of ours for sure. Yeah.
That would be very nice. But I really think the Giants just signed a right tackle. I cannot shake. I think they signed a tackle.
They did. They did sign one. But I don't think he's a good enough tackle where if you have a chance to get the number one tackle, you pass up on him. They signed Jermaine Illuminor. I believe he came from the Commanders. But they can slide him to guard. They slide him to guard. They draft the tackle. Now they just solidified their offensive line because
they have to protect Mr. I lead with my head.
Exactly.
Got to get him holes, and both of them. I forget both their running back and their quarterback.
Yeah.
Both of them lead with they do not slide.
Yeah, they're good at center, left guard, and left tackle. The right guard is a major red flag for them. So if they were to draft Fano, who played right tackle in college, you slide Illuminor to guard because he's 6'4", 338. So he could definitely play guard. You draft Fano, now your offensive line is set. I could see that happen.
Man, I don't know, Marcus. I cannot shake thinking that something's about to go wrong.
I think this is Fano and Malgoa back to back, like I said.
I hope you're right. Because then that's really, what is that? 4 out of the top 10 would be only defensive players. Sonny Styles Avril Reese, David Bailey, Mansour Delane.
Yep. So we got our wish with one of them, Amanda.
Uh-oh.
For no to the Browns. For no to the
Slide,
Browns.
baby, slide. Come on, Giants. Don't screw this up. Protect your quarterback.
I don't think they need a safety. They definitely don't need a pass rusher. So we're good there. We just need this to be offense. Either get your receiver, Mekhi Lemon, or get your right tackle, Malgoa. Man, that would be amazing. Now we can just sit back and we know we get one of the guys we like. Jeff, I see you just joined us. I sent you the link if you want to hop in. You got probably 10 minutes to get in before we get to our pick. But yeah, like I said before, at this point, if the Giants are there and they know they want the tackle or the receiver, I might make a call and say, you're going to get one of your two guys because I want defense. Take this 5th round pick. And you just get a free 5th round pick to wait extra 5 minutes. That would be my selling point. Because we're not taking defense. If they like the receiver or the tackle,
they could go lemon.
I still think this is the back-to-back Malgoa for no. I got the order wrong, but I think this is what happens. Man, we're 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away.
Yeah, I haven't made the sandwich yet because I'm sitting here like, man, I don't want to go hoping Jerry like makes some kind of move or something. Oh, come on, Giants. We are 1 pick away from securing at least a strong pass rusher or Caleb Downs. 1 pick away.
Let me just check the Dolphins depth chart really quick. William Winger says, why is there a pic of someone's food up there? Where is that? I don't know what he's talking about right there.
I don't know either.
So I'm looking at the Giants. I'm looking at the Dolphins defense. They used a 1st round pick 2 years ago on one pass rusher. Let me look at the other pass rusher. He was a 2nd round pick. So they have 2 rookie pass rushers already. Let's look at the safeties. The safeties aren't that good, so we can worry about that. But then I go to offense. I don't even know who their left tackle is. I don't know this guy. And we've already discussed their number 1 wide receiver going into the season is Jalen Tolbert. So how can they not go offense?
Malgoa, you got it. Oh my gosh.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Let's just count how many offensive players there was and how many people said I was completely wrong for saying that.
Wow.
In the top 10, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the top 10 were offensive players. He said right between our faces is what looks like Frito pie on a tortilla.
I guess it's because we got like egg on your face. I'm guessing that's what it is.
I don't know what that is.
I think because we said no, we're shocked so many offensive players are going. I guess I don't know either.
Yeah,
I'm also wildly confused.
I wasn't shocked. Okay. I've been saying the whole offseason is going to be 6.
You did. Man, this is absolutely wow. So we're getting Downs or Bain.
Let's hope Jerry doesn't disappoint us.
Jump up.
No, let's hope he doesn't take one of them.
Wait a minute. If they need to go offense, they would go Lemon, right? So then you're going to have your pick. Do you want your rusher? And we just got a safety. I think we're about to make some really bad Cowboys fans. Just being honest, I think we might see some really mad Cowboys fans.
Adrian
He's
McCallum.
not. He's not.
Looks like a new name. Thank you for joining.
Welcome in.
Yeah, the pick is already in, Adrian. The pick is Malgoa.
We're a little ahead. We have secret spidey senses, is what we're going to call that.
Yeah.
Malgoa is going to the Giants. So at this point, it all depends on what Miami does.
We need somebody to take the button from Jerry and don't try to do anything cute. Don't try to make a splash. You got two defensive guys on the board.
Here we go.
If the Dolphins don't take one, you got both options. If they do, you take what's left.
Well, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
You go home happy.
I don't know how to say your name. I don't want to spell it wrong. Edrone, I hope, maybe. Here, look, we're going to call you E. So every year we kind of get a little bit of there's different places on Twitter that kind of post things a little ahead of time. And it's typically I don't think it's ever been wrong, has it? I don't think so. So we're just able to know. So there, right now, the TV's on the Browns. We're already at pick 11 up here. So we're literally just waiting to see where Miami goes. EJ, got it. I can do that. I'll call you EJ. Tyson just called Bane T-Rex.
I'll take it. I don't care.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't see that. Man, Tyson was on the stage singing gospel music. I missed that. Well,
I thought that Sadiq would be the one to be the sixth receiver. I mean, to be the sixth offensive guy. But Fano doesn't surprise me either. Like I said before, teams need tackles. I made tweets going back to March. There's only been 2 instances in the past 10 years where there were not 2 offensive linemen taking top 10. And the streak continues. Offensive linemen are always going to be prioritized in the top 10. I love that for the Browns. I love that for the Giants. Like I said, before the pick came in, you slide your right tackle into guard. You got a right tackle. Now you got your second-year quarterback completely protected.
No, Lee, you're good. Lee, you don't have to worry. We're already past that. You are safe. Downs is on the board. They went OL.
Yeah.
So for everybody, can I catch them up real quick? So just so everybody knows where we're at. So the Browns select Spencer Fano. The Giants are taking Francis Malgoa, I think is how it's pronounced. Malgoa. And we are on the Miami pick right now. We don't know where Miami's going. We do know that Downs and Bain are both still on the board. My concern I'm afraid because of Downs, we just signed 2 safeties.
Yeah. That doesn't bother me for this reason, Amanda.
Okay, why?
For one, Downs is going to be a major upgrade to Hooker. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, Hooker's agent is Mulgeta.
Okay.
So we don't want that headache anymore. We're going to get all of David's clients out of here that are expendable. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You get one of David's guys out of here. You upgrade your safety position. Now you've got 3 safeties who can all play free, strong, and nickel, and you can do a lot in that secondary. Now, I would love Bain more. I think Downs is the better player, but I would like Bain more, but I'm not upset either way. So let me ask you this question, Amanda.
Yes.
If 20 and 92 could move us back down to about 14. Let's say we take Downs here at 12. If both are available at 12 and we take Downs, the Rams don't need a pass rusher.
No.
Do we call the Ravens and give them 20 and 92 to go to 14 and we get Downs and Bain?
That's like the dream scenario.
That
Okay.
would be unreal if that happened.
That or oh my goodness, George Pickens.
No, don't tell me.
No, I'm just thinking that's who
Oh.
everybody thought where he's going. You trade George Pickens so you can move up to 14 and take Bain.
No, you wouldn't have to.
I'm just saying, think about it. That would be an easy point for point. Then you go up to 14 with George. Then you have 3 first-round picks.
Oh, you're saying trade Pickens straight up.
That's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
use 20 and 92 to go up again?
No, I'm saying you trade him straight up for 14 with Baltimore.
Okay.
Okay. And then you keep 20. So then you have your 3 first-round picks because you picked at 12. You pick at 14 because you just gave them George.
The Cowboys traded up.
We're going to take Caleb Downs, aren't we?
Yeah, that just popped up on my screen on Twitter.
Wow.
So like I said before, you don't take the chance of missing your guy, Dolphins. You know he's coming, whoever you like. Just take this 5th round pick. We get our guy. All you got to do is wait an extra 5 minutes. We traded with Miami. Yeah. I think this is Downs. I think it's Downs. We have a defensive coordinator that loves the secondary. He's emphasized what he wants from his secondary, and your guy basically fell in your lap at 12. Don't risk it. Give up whatever little bit it takes to move up one spot and go get him. I'm assuming this has to be one of the 5th round picks. This can't be the 3rd or the 4th, right?
No, I don't think so. Not to just go up one.
Especially considering they're going to get their guy anyway.
What did we trade?
Let me see.
The pick is in. It's got to be Caleb Downs, right?
Gotta be. It doesn't say yet.
Wait a minute. No, we don't have 11 and 12. We only have 11. We flip-flopped, William.
Yeah, we just flip-flopped. We didn't take 11 from them. Now, if we were to trade 20 and 92 to go to 11, I wouldn't be mad at that either.
At first, they had us up there as 11 and 12. That's funny as heck.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's crazy. We got our guy.
Man, did we get Caleb Downs? I'm still worried about his knees. I'm just not happy with his knees. But I guess if there's anybody, old Doc, I got to trust him.
Uh-huh.
It hadn't even updated. Oh, yep.
It's Downs.
Got
him.
Got him. Wow.
Finally, something went right.
Wow. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. So
Okay.
we got Caleb Downs, one of the top safeties in the draft, super versatile guy. He can play free. He can play strong. He can play nickel. He's a field general. Another thing that this move does that people aren't talking about, remember when we gave up 170? We gave up 2 5ths. I'm not mad at that. If it guarantees your guy, I'm not mad at 2 5ths being given up. So, like I was about to say, what this move does, Amanda, remember when we had Dan Quinn here and we had our safety, J-Ron Curses, the green dot guy? If we don't get the middle linebacker everybody thinks we need, Our safeties can be green dots again. They're both capable of it.
It seems like a lot for one pick, unless Miami was going. Was Miami gonna go downs? Like that seems like a.
My guess would be somebody behind Dallas was probably trying to move up. So let's say the Rams are trying to leapfrog us, and Dallas said, "Look, we'll just give you 2/5 to make sure we get them. Don't entertain any more phone calls."
That sounds probably about right, but I'll take it. Hey,
Yeah.
wow.
If that's the guy you want, and you feel like he was number one on a lot of people's boards. Knee injury aside, he was number one on a lot of boards. So if you give up, you still got your 3rd round pick, you still got your 4th round pick, you still have 1 5th round pick. So you give up 2 of them to get your guy. I'm not mad at that because a 5th round pick may not make the roster anyway.
Wow. I'm glad it happened. I'm still worried about the knees, but I'm just going to trust the doctors.
Yeah. The one thing about that, they say degenerative, that means it could be tomorrow. It could be a 10-year career. It's really no telling.
It's risky.
It is risky, but you look at the talent level and you got to take that risk.
And you know where we're going at 20, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Everybody throw them up. Unless for some reason Bain falls.
Yeah. So William Wiggins saying, well, we already got the phone lines open with Miami. Let's see if they want to make another deal. I still say, let's see what 20 and 92 can get us. If we love Bain, let's see if the Rams want to make a deal and you get both of them.
Wow.
Because I really feel like with these safeties, we could probably have a green dot safety on this team. I think that's going to be what they're planning. Because Styles can play some wheel for you. Not Styles. Downs can play a little wheel for you, too, if you need him to go up in the line of scrimmage. And Thompson can as well.
Okay, the official announcement's in, just if anybody... Jerry's a happy dude right now. Do you see this man?
Yeah.
Wow. I like that suit.
Everybody's saying Styles looked upset.
Yeah, well, I heard Styles really wanted to be a Cowboy. I don't know if that's true, but I did hear that Styles very much wanted to work with Coach CP.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? I can't wait to find out after the draft who was trying to trade up with Miami to leapfrog us, because it's going to. I want to know too.
Downs is a super smart player. That is something. He's very intelligent. So.
Yeah. A lot of people had him as their number one player in this draft, and we got him at 11. I mean, that solidifies your secondary. Even if you don't get another corner, you've got some safeties that can hide a lot of flaws between Thompson and Downs.
Yeah, I want you to think about that. We went from think about what we went with from last year to Thompson, Locke, and now Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Wow.
So are we cutting Hook or are we trading him?
Send him to Dan Quinn.
I'll check that out after the show, Michael. Yeah.
Someone said Harbaugh's are creating that Baltimore defense in New York.
I would have to see how they implement all these edges. I don't see it yet.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sold on that.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that one at all. Hey, it helped us out though. I hate to play the what if game, but let's say the Giants went. Let me see. Was it the Giants? Let's say the Commanders went Downs instead of Styles. You think Styles would have fallen to us at 11? You think it would have still worked out the same way it did, except with Styles instead of Downs?
What now?
I said we got some time to kill, so I was just playing a what if game. What if at 7 the Commanders would have gone Downs instead of Styles? Do you think it would have still worked out the same way it did now?
I do not.
We would have got Styles at 11?
I do not.
Okay.
So apparently, update here. This just came out from Ian. Hold on, my phone's being slow.
I like how you think, William Wiggins.
Okay. The Cowboys extended an olive branch to agent David Mogoletta of Athletes First as owner Jerry Jones and COO Stephen Jones called him with both on the phone to discuss the franchise tag wide receiver George Pickens' future. The call was professional and cordial. What's
we'll
that?
See how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. They got to extend that olive branch. Well, I really like this pick.
So let's see. The Dolphins took. I'm happy with this pick too. Oh, wow. We're way up here now. Hold on. The Dolphins took Caden Proctor.
Wow.
Ty Simpson. Is Bain going to fall to 20?
That would be crazy. So, okay, Amanda, how far do we let Bain fall before we try to make a trade up?
I'm trading. I'm calling now.
You calling the Rams 92 and 20?
Rams already picked. They took Simpson. They're picking up the quarterback behind Matt. It's Baltimore. Got to call Baltimore.
Yeah. So I said after we picked at 11, 20 and 92 will get you to 14. If you wanted to do that. The question is, do the Ravens want to go back to 20? Because I think the Bucks may take Bain. So this is the spot you got to go in if you want to get them.
Man, I don't know.
There's no way he falls to 20, though. No way.
I don't see him falling to 20 either. Baltimore just has Trey Hendrickson, though, so they're not going to take him. Tampa, who does Tampa have?
Tampa needs an edge. Tampa needs a wide receiver now.
Lemon?
Yeah.
Then you got Thieneman still up there.
Let me check the Bucks depth chart. I think they need edge, though. I think they need edge and receiver. But let me just look at the roster really quick. Chris Godwin, Egbuka, Jalen McMillan. They could probably get by with that. Offensive line. Has Eon been taken yet? Who did the Rams take? You said Proctor?
Ty Simpson.
The Rams took Ty Simpson?
Yes.
You're joking.
No, and Proctor went to the Dolphins.
Okay.
Ty Simpson went.
I blacked out when you said that.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson went to the Rams?
They took him behind Matthew. They're going to trade. I guess Pat McVay's going to build him up.
Rumor? Yeah.
He has a lot of measurables that compare with Matt Stafford. If you really want to look, in my opinion, I haven't watched a ton. I think that's a little bit of a reach, but maybe they thought someone else was going to take him.
Yeah, I guess. Who's going to take him? No, the Jets. Well, the Jets could have taken him at 16. You're right.
16.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you really wanted to be silly, weird, like being legit here, Baker Mayfield, this is the last year, right, of his 3-year deal?
I believe so.
Isn't this the last year of Baker's 3? I want to say it is. He's been with
Uh-huh.
Tampa 4 years now.
Uh-huh.
Trying to remember, when did Brady win that Super Bowl with Tampa? Because Baker came in directly after that. So
That may have been 22, 23.
was it 23
I think it's
or
23.
22? I can't remember.
It's 22 or 23.
Okay, so I'm just trying to do the math. So 23, 24, 25, 26. If it is 22, that means this is the last year of Baker's contract because he only signed a 3-year extension
Yep.
after that first really solid year. So, I mean, I guess you could say Tampa could even have grabbed Ty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, McCullum says I don't see Baltimore picking up Bain. I think Bain goes to the Bucks. I think that's the spot because they don't have a pass rusher. They could go off. They could go Eon, the guard, but I think they need pass rusher more. That Ty Simpson to the Rams. I'm still shook by that one. I like Caden Proctor to the Dolphins. I thought they would go offensive line or wide receiver, and that kind of lines up with what I was saying before.
Right.
They go back one spot. They know we're not taking a tackle. You know you get your guy, and you pick up 2 extra fields. It's a win-win.
Man, this draft is like flying by.
William Wiggins. If we get Bain, what do we do at linebacker? I think we go Okereke. I think we use that 3rd round to get a guy. Or you can still trade that 3rd for a Brooks. That's still an option. If you don't trade up with that 3rd. Or you fulfill Amanda's wish and you get Rodriguez at 20.
Guns up. That's right. Rodriguez at 20. Still riding with it, okay? If I'm being loud, I'm sorry. I still really I think he's smart. He's such a smart football player. And he's such a genuine guy. If you don't watch I don't watch a ton of college football, but I've watched enough to know that he has no ego. He just loves the game of football. And he will do a lot of great things for the city of Dallas. He's done a lot for the city of Lubbock. I work out of Lubbock, so I work a lot out of Lubbock. So he's done great things for that city.
When I look at next year's draft, though, if I'm the Rams, you could probably get a better quarterback at pick 28 next year. Maybe this means Matt Stafford's going for one more year.
Retiring. Yeah, that would be my guess.
Declan Carbone. We talked about this earlier in the show. More than likely, there was a team behind both of us that was going to trade up for Downs, and Dallas probably just had to sweeten the deal to make sure they got their guy. Because one thing we didn't want is to be sitting there watching the Dolphins at 11 and the Bucks or the Ravens leapfrog us and take Downs at 11. Now we're sitting there at 12 with basically the board wiped out of all offensive and defensive players. And then you're forced to take Bain. If they don't like Bain, I can't argue with that. I still think Downs is a better player, but Bain feels a bigger need. But if you want to guarantee you get your guy and it costs you 2/5, which, by the way, 5th round picks don't normally make a roster. So it's not like we lost a lot. We lost. Who did we get those 5th round picks for? One of them was were they both compensatories, or was that one of those trades we made? One of them was we traded with
Solomon Thomas, right?
We traded one for Solomon Thomas, and then was it the other one with the Patriots when we got the quarterback? Didn't we give them a 6th and they gave us the quarterback and a 5th or something crazy like that?
I think so.
Or was it? It may have been the other way around. But yeah, just like Michael said, you giving up 2 5th round picks to guarantee you get the guy you want. As recent as yesterday, people were saying we were talking about trading up to 5 to get Downs because they thought the Giants would take him. So if a guy that you liked at 5 fell to 11, that's a win. Yeah. But I think that's the plan, William. You trade for Brooks, you sign Bobby Okereke, you use your 3rd round pick, and you take Perkins or the linebacker from is it Oklahoma?
Yeah.
You take the linebacker from Indiana. I still believe that with this Downs move, our green dot may be a safety. So that makes needing a pure Mike linebacker less of a need. And that makes Martinez look a lot better to me because you got guys who can call it.
They just announced that the Super Bowl will be moving to ESPN and no longer on regular television channels.
Wow.
Greedy.
That is crazy.
Greedy.
Yeah.
Not even the Super Bowl. Thank you, Tanya, for that update, by the way. If you're watching, thank you, man. Okay. Trade rumor is still sitting on the Rams pick.
Okay. The Ravens haven't made their pick yet.
No, I'm curious if that means there's some type of
the pick just came in, but I haven't looked yet to see what it is.
Let's see. Trade rumors is lagging.
There's no way we could stay at 20 and get Bain, though. There's no way. That would be.
They got the Penn State guard, Ione.
The Ravens did?
Yep.
I called that one.
Yeah.
I'll say it. They would probably go with him. The
Bucs
are the one that concerned me.
That is true, Michael, because remember what just came out down there in Miami about the car crash?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be we ain't got a 2nd round pick, so at this point, 20 is kind of like that. That sounds like it would fit our narrative. Okay, I will be right back.
Yeah.
Just gonna.
So I want you guys to think about this. For those of you that say Christian Parker doesn't have any influence in our front office, think about our history with the safety position. Remember Warren Thornhill a couple of years ago, and we took Tristan Hill over him? Remember when we all wanted Jonathan Abram, and they didn't make that trade up for him? This is showing you they're prioritizing safeties, and that comes straight from Christian Parker to me. Straight from Christian Parker. And Michael, off the field issues, and also people are terrified of the short arms. Scouts use measurables heavily. I think he's too good for the Bucs to pass up, but if they do, man, I'm just all for it. So we're at pick 15 right now, waiting for the Bucs to come through. So yeah, Eon goes to Baltimore, waiting for the Bucs. The Bucs could go pass rusher. The Jets went pass rusher at 2. The Jets went pass rusher at 2. Even though they need weapons, I don't think the Jets would double dip at pass rusher. So if the Bucs don't take them, I think you could pass by the Jets. Then you got to worry about the Lions. The Lions had a lot of people on their offensive line get shuffled. So they may go offensive line because the strength of their team is their run game. So the Lions would be the one I'm concerned about, or they go offensive line. So when you get to 18 with the Vikings, if the Vikings go bang, you call about Grenard. So for me, that one's kind of a win-win for us. So yeah, I was just going through the picks, Amanda. I was saying the Bucks are kind of the one we're looking at. The short arms may have scared teams off. At 16, the Jets just took Bailey. I doubt they go Bailey and bang. They
It
still
would be a very Jets thing to do.
it would be, but they got to get a wide receiver. They almost have to go wide receiver. Or they could go corner with Hood because
True.
they still need to replace Sauce.
What about McCoy too? I mean, McCoy's sitting up there still.
McCoy's still out there. Yeah, you're right. So then we go to the Lions. The Lions could go edge, but they lost their center to retirement and the guard to free agency, I believe. So the Lions might need another offensive lineman in the interior. We still haven't seen a defensive tackle go yet. The Lions could go defensive tackle. They could be the first one to take a defensive tackle. And then if you get to the Vikings, if the Vikings take Bang, you call about Grenard.
Right.
So either way, it's a win-win. We either try to go get Grenard.
He's gone.
Who's gone? Bane's gone?
Bane's gone.
He went to the Bucks?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that one was pretty obvious. That's the only one that could take him. All right. So I see Mekhi Lemon coming off the board right here to the Jets. The Lions probably go Monroe Freeling. And then it's down to us and the Vikings. Who was after the Vikings?
It's Detroit Vikings.
So I haven't seen anything yet, but I think the Jets go Lemon. I think the Lions go Freeling. I think the Vikings go Thieneman because they have to get young at their secondary. Both their safeties are 35. So that's Vikings at safety. And then where do the Panthers go? Would the Panthers wait on McCoy? Do the Panthers go Messador?
They could.
So if the Panthers go if I'm right and it goes Lemon, Freeling, Messador, and Thieneman, where would Dallas go at 20? Yeah, we haven't took a safety high in years. That speaks to Christian Parker.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. McCollum, just like I said, I think this has to be Mekhi Lemon. There's no other person. That's a good point, Michael. The Jets are a wild card, but I think they have to go safe. They have to go corner or receiver right here. I think it's corner or receiver.
William, I absolutely have. If you're talking about Texas Tech, because I have no problem doing that, but I think we could probably trade back at 20 to get Rodriguez, but I don't know if Jerry will risk it.
That's a good point, McCollum. I forgot about they signed Jalen Phillips. They signed Jalen Phillips in the offseason, so that takes edge off the books for them. So that's not Messador. Let me go look at the Panthers depth chart. All right, Panthers depth chart. They're good at receiver. I think they're solid at offensive line. Defensive line, they're good. I think they're good at corner. They have a pretty solid team. I don't know where they would go. So the Panthers are a complete wild card to me, Amanda. I don't know where they would go.
I don't know where they're going either.
They look solid at every position to me. Maybe they want to upgrade Leggett at receiver. Because Tet came on like a whirlwind last year, and Jalen Coker in the last 5 or 6 weeks showed that he's a NFL caliber receiver.
Very true.
That's a good point. They do have Jatavian Sanders, but they could go with the tight end Sadiq. That's a good call.
Yeah, it is.
That's a really good call. And William Dietrich saying Anthony Hill, the linebacker from Texas. I think that would be kind of high, but I mean, like I said before, anything between pick 15 and 40, to me, they're all the same. So if you like a guy, I don't think there's a such thing as overdrafting at this point. If somebody has a guy 35 on their board and you take them at 15, I don't see the big deal because of the way this draft is structured. So, like, if you want to take Rodriguez at 20 and some people have him at pick 30, 32 on their boards, that doesn't make a big deal. We need a linebacker.
I really do think that's the pick.
Don't flip your cup over if they make that pick.
Grab it, starts taking shots. Woohoo! Tyson called me a homer for saying it, but I do think that I don't know. He's a willing tackler. He's very football smart, and CP clearly likes intelligent football players. You can tell he's very big into mental acuity when it comes to the players on his field.
Great point, William Dietrich. He did play with Overshown with Texas. You get the two guys back together, kind of like what the Raiders did with their two linebackers.
Sadiq
goes to the Jets.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
Think the Cowboys could go Lemon?
If he falls.
I mean, that would kind of, I don't put him in the classification of, do you think he's as good as Pickens?
Lemon?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He's a good receiver, though. What I like about Lemon, he's a slot Z guy. So he doesn't mess up what you have with Lamb and Pickens. He doesn't have to play X to be productive. So if you want to put Lamb on one side and Pickens on the other, you can throw Lemon in the slot and you won't lose a lot. Now my problem would be if you lose Pickens, you have a big hole at X because Lemon's not an X. Lemon is like St. Brown with the Lions. He plays like that. So you let him get off the line of scrimmage and you let him use his shiftiness to get separation. You put him on the line, you're kind of defeating his talents. All right, Amanda, we are at pick 17 right now. What's been your biggest surprise in the draft so far? Other than Ty Simpson, because I think we can all go with that one.
I'm so shocked that the David Bailey with the Jets, like, I don't understand why you cancel an interview and then draft the guy. It doesn't make any sense to me. So that would be, I think that would be the big shock to me, but also Downs falling. I'm actually pretty shocked Downs fell.
Mm-hmm. So I said the Jets needed a weapon. They went tight end instead of receiver. I forgot they did pay Adonai Mitchell from the coast this offseason though. So maybe receiver wasn't as big of a need as I thought it was. So that makes a little bit more sense.
Okay, so we know Sadiq is going to the Jets. We know that. So 17, 18, 19, and 20. So Detroit, Minnesota, Carolina, and then us.
The Vikings have to go safety. That's the enemy all the way. I would bet my life on that one. If the Lions don't go the enemy, it's definitely the Vikings. I still think the Lions go offensive line right here. So this will probably be Monroe Freeling. I said that at pick 14. I stick with it. This is probably Monroe Freeling. Somebody asked the question, do we trade back at 20? So let's see, if we're at 20, who's behind us? Who behind us needs a wide receiver? If the Browns wanted to go up to 20, go to from 24 to 20 to get the receiver, would you trade back with them? Is that too far?
I don't think it's too far for who I want, but it depends on, I mean.
What if the Bills at 26 want to go to 20 to get the receiver?
To take Lemon?
Yeah, is that too far back for you?
It makes me uncomfortable.
Okay. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. The way the board is looking right now, if it looks like we might get a little wiped out, how far back would you be comfortable going to acquire some extra picks? So we just lost 2/5. We could probably pick up anywhere from a early 4 to a late 4 by trading back in the 20s. So if this thing works out and Lemon's there at 20 and the Cowboys don't want to take them, what team would you be comfortable trading back for? Would you see if the Steelers want to give you 1/5 to go up one spot?
I'd take a 5th from the Steelers to go up one spot because I don't think they're going after a linebacker. But I want to go defense. I know a lot of people are speculating. OT Blake Miller to the Lions.
Who? Blake Miller.
Clemson OT Blake Miller with the number 17 overall pick.
To the Lions.
To the Lions.
I'm a Clemson fan, Amanda. I don't know if you know this. My teams are Ole Miss, Clemson.
I knew you like Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson's my favorite I have to be an Ole Miss fan because I've been in Ole Miss country for my whole life. So I'm just naturally an Ole Miss fan. But outside of Ole Miss, I'm a Clemson fan. That was not a good pick. Blake Miller was not a good pick.
Wow. Okay. We're about 10 minutes away, I would guess. So Minnesota.
I don't even know where he would play on that line. Is he guard? Is he center?
I have no clue.
Oh, Minnesota's going Thieneman. I'm not even worried about that. So if they go Thieneman, the Panthers may go Freeling. That would almost be like a fall in our lap pick. William Dietrich Pickens is staying in Dallas, not getting traded. Shane Odom, is there a chance we could trade a player besides Pickens to get back in the draft? Well, with the Caleb Downs pick and with all the trouble we've been having with David with the Mugaleta, Malik Hooker's going to be on the move. I don't know what you can get for him, but he's going to either be cut or traded. You could probably get a 6th for him. If somebody really liked him, maybe a 5th. but that's about the best you can do. William Dietrich, no team wants to pay Pickens 35 a year or give Dallas a second round pick. We talked about that on the show last night. We 100% agree with you.
It's not even a second round pick. They would technically have to give us two first, and we could negotiate that. But that
Yeah.
was the arrangement. If he signed a non exclusive, so if he went out and found a contract and brought it to us, and we chose not to do it, the team he's signing with has to pay us what we ask for, pretty much.
Yeah.
Up to two first. I'll say up to because I don't think that he would bring two first. I think we could probably get a first and a fourth or a first and a third. But it's simply because of the way that tag works.
Yeah. Remember what I said a few minutes ago, Amanda, about if you pick anywhere between 15 and 40, you're getting the same guy.
Right.
I didn't have Miller in my top 40.
Huh?
So that's why I say I don't get this pick at all for the Lions.
I figured they'd go Freeling.
Have to.
Well, I wonder if that will put Carolina to Freeling.
It almost has to. That's like a gift to them.
Kind of like Downs was a gift to us.
Yeah. McCallum says 25th is the furthest. I mean, if you want a linebacker, I think you can go back as far as 27 and still get Hill or Rodriguez or Allen. Yeah, it has to be a scheme fit type of pick. I would have to look on their roster. Maybe they have a coach from Clemson that called in a favor, or he did some extra scouting on Miller. That's an unusual pick. That's one we're going to look at in a couple of years when Miller gets cut before he reaches the end of his first round contract, and we're like, we can go back to the day and see what happened.
Right.
Got Jack Mika joining us, says he finally gets to buy a safety jersey. Haven't bought one of those in a long time. You're right. Miller was a right tackle at Clemson. I just don't like the player. I don't think he's good enough to be a first round pick. McCallum says, does Messidor fall to us or is he high on our board? I don't know if he's high on our board or not. I will say this: he's 25 years old with foot issues, but a lot of people like him. We did just draft a guy who has a degenerative knee, so it wouldn't surprise me if they overlook injury history. A lot of people have Messidor pretty high on their board. I wouldn't like the pick, but I wouldn't hate it because it feels a need, and he does have talent. All right.
He's a rusher, right? Mesidor.
Yeah, he played opposite Bain in Miami.
So we just need to get him past what? Carolina?
Carolina just signed a huge deal for the defensive end from the Eagles. So I think they're pretty much out on pass rusher. So you just got to hope nobody trades up with Carolina.
So if we get Mesidor, you got to go find your linebacker. That or you find a way to trade into the second.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get a linebacker. Bobby Okereke is a decent linebacker. He can come in and be a starter day one. Devin White's still out there. He had 147 tackles last year. He's a solid linebacker. Again, the beauty of drafting Downs between Downs and Thompson, you have your green guy.
Caleb Banks to Florida. To Vikings. Sorry.
First D tackle off the board, Caleb Banks.
Sorry. He's from Florida. He's interesting. So 19 is going to be who is it?
I mean, the enemy might be a blinking light for them now. I think it's Freeling or the enemy. One of the two.
Well, that would put Mesidor in our lap.
That would.
And we need him. I mean, if you get Downs and Mesidor in the first, I mean, you're doing something right.
Uh-huh. Let's see. McCallum says, does Mesidor foul us or is he on our board? Don't know. It's really up to what they think about him. McCallum says it feels like we're cool with Gary. I mean, Gary's your left defensive end. For what he does, he fits that position perfectly. He can slide inside on pass rushes. He's great against the edge. He's going to give you 6 to 8 sacks. That's what you want from your left end.
I'm actually about to go grab my food myself.
Hold on, sorry.
These picks we're talking about are for the right end who will be playing with Ezaraku. So I think Gary's good. I think that left side is good. You got Gary, you got Sam Williams, and you got Tyson Wheat. So you got a starter, you got a backup, and then you got a special teams guy. I see we got my guy Jeff joining us right on time. Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
What's going on? Hey, I was in such a hurry, I forgot to set my my webcam up. Can y'all see me good?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, cool.
Let me go through these comments real quick, and then I get your thoughts on the picks, Jeff. Give me 1 second.
Okay, all right.
Michael Baldera says he'll be 20. He's 25. He'll be 30 by a second contract. You preaching to the choir, Michael. I don't want a 25-year-old rookie who has a bad foot injury and needs special shoes to play. That one is a big concern. McCallum says a Mesidor fouls us. I see us being aggressive in phase 2. I'm right there with you. I think we trade for Brooks, sign Devin White. I still like Bobby Okereke. Jack Meeker says, how far do we go down to get a second? To get a second, we will probably have to go
to 28 or 29.
I was about to say 28 to the Browns, not the 28 to the Texans. Yeah. Anything from 26 and up is probably a third. So you'd have to hope, like maybe the Niners love Mesidor and they want to trade up. Or maybe the Texans like Freeling and they want to trade up because they need
offensive line. Panthers are taking Freeling.
Okay.
That's my guess. I haven't seen it come through yet, but I'm going to assume that would be where they go. I think Mesidor. I don't think Jerry Jones is going to look at that and walk away from it.
The Chiefs traded up earlier in the draft to get, who did they pick?
Mansour.
Maybe they want to solidify their secondary. They want to trade up to get the enemy at 20. We get their pick.
I ain't helping the Chiefs do anything. They're good enough. They can figure it out, okay?
I know I really didn't like Delane going to them, but whatever.
Yeah. At least it's not in our division.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
Freeling to the Panthers on the clock.
You called it.
Here we go.
All right, Jeff. So the Panthers on the clock. Let me know your thoughts about Caleb Downs.
Love the pick. I was really hoping for Styles, just to be honest. Caleb is not a bad pick. I see him as one of those players.
Jeff, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
The Eagles are trading to pick 20 with the Cowboys. John Machota just posted it.
Wow.
So the Eagles were at 23. So they leapfrogged the Steelers and the Chargers.
Who do they want? Lemon?
If they leapfrog the Steelers, it is Lemon.
It's Lemon.
Or the Eneman.
I don't think they want the Eneman. I think that's Lemon all the way.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
We know they're getting rid of AJ June 1st.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, what do we
all
get
right,
from?
I'm sorry, Jeff. Continue.
No, I like the Downs pick. I mean, the knee does scare me, but you know, like Marcus said, that could be 1 week, that could be 10 years. We don't know. And I trust our doctors. So if they thought enough to draft him, I think our doctors know a little bit more about his injury than other people. So it still scares me that we don't have a linebacker. I do envision a dime defense with Caleb Downs at middle linebacker. I don't know why I think that. I like it because he can play multiple positions.
Wow.
I just hope that he stay healthy.
Hold 1 second. We got pick 114 and 147.
Is that 2/3?
Is that 2/3?
Or is that a third and a fourth?
If it is, it's a high fourth. Because we're at 92, and that's third.
a great trade.
That's 2 fourths then, or is it a comp fourth? Let me go to all the picks. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me just look real quick, Jeff, while we're here. So you said 114.
114 and 147.
Okay, 114 is a fourth, and 147.
Yes.
147 is a early fifth.
So we got
So that's top 5 in.
Sorry, 137.
137. Okay, that's 2 fourths.
2 fourths.
Okay, so we lost 2 fifths to get Caleb Downs. We pick up 2 fourths to trade back. Great moves by the Cowboys so far. All the linebackers still on the board. I'm sorry, Jeff. You froze up. Whenever you get back up, Amanda.
Yeah.
A++ trade.
Wow.
A++. You
Wow.
get 2 fourths to go back 3 spots.
And we didn't have a fourth. Did we?
We had a fourth. Now we got 3 of them.
Now we got 3 fourths. Wow.
We could probably trade those. Go ahead, Jeff. You back. It's on. You froze again, Jeff. Michael Baldera said a trade back wouldn't be a bad idea. Plenty of good talent on the board. The Cowboys agreed with you.
They traded a 20. We traded 20 and a 7th for 23, 114, and 137.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Panthers do take Mauro Freeland. I think you said that already.
Way to go, Jerry Jones. That is. Somebody got Jerry up there feeling happy.
So you still got Messador. You still got Keldrick Falk, which a lot of people like. If you want a corner, you still got Colton Hood. Thieneman's still on the board. I don't think they'll go Thieneman now, but he's still out there. All the linebackers are still there. Philly has to be taking Lemon. And A.J. Brown may as well just move to New England and wait for the trade to be officially made. Like, go ahead and get early start on house hunting. You're not going to offseason. They can't trade him to June 20th. You're not going to voluntary OTAs. Just go ahead and make the move. So, yeah, we pick up 2 fourth-round picks for the Eagles to lead off the Steelers.
Oh, wow, here it is. They trade up and select wide receiver Mekhi Lemon. Bye-bye, A.J. Brown.
And it works out even better for us because they get our offensive guys. So all our defensive guys are still on the board. How many receivers can the Eagles take in one offseason? It's like the 5th receiver, right?
I want to say so.
Trying to limit excuses for Jalen Hurts.
I mean, you can't have excuses now.
I'm going to be nice. No comment.
All right, Jeff, what do you think about that trade?
Pittsburgh.
I mean, I liked it because when we traded up to get down, I didn't like the fact that we traded any of the picks. I personally think we could have stood at 12 and got down. I don't believe Miami was going down at all. But to your point, I was driving home, but I was listening. To your point, when your guy gets there and you're that close, you don't waste any time to get him. You go ahead and do what you got to do to get your guy. So I wasn't mad about it. And now that we made this trade, I'm definitely not mad about it now.
Yeah, damn 2 fifths. We just got 2 fours.
Yeah.
And everybody we want still on the board.
Yeah, that's pretty. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to be a homer. I'm just going to sit back and watch.
Okay.
Tell us what you're thinking.
Oh, well, I know. See, I need one of my picks to be right, okay? I didn't. Somehow last night when I did mine, it was Sonny Styles fell to me, which is hilarious. It wasn't going to happen. I didn't see it happening. But you don't not take him when he's sitting there in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I just want to see, well, Poor
Go ahead and
guy.
say it. You want Rodriguez. Go on, say it.
I do already. Oh, no, I am. I'm a homer here. See, I do. I want, and he's a smart guy. But I'm also sitting here wondering how much further we can go back and what's Jerry doing? Because Jerry's doing things I'm not used to. Jerry has made very, very smart football moves in this draft. So
Maybe it's not Jerry making the moves.
Yeah.
it could be Shoddy and CP might be running the show for all I know.
These are very un-Jerry like moves.
That's true.
Right.
It's funny because I told you he literally at the Frisco event said, Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs. And I told y'all we ain't never get nobody when Jerry name drop them. And here you go.
Yep.
Caleb Downs delivered right to your lap.
Somebody in one of my chats just made a good point. Dallas had Mekhi Lemon sitting there at 20 and they traded off of him. They pretty much let you know everything you need to know about George Pickens this offseason. Because they had a chance to get one of the top receivers and they just let it slide. But
yeah,
I'm circling Jacoby Lane in the 4th round. That's my guy in the 4th.
It has come out Giant star wide receiver Malik Neighbors isn't happy with the team's selection of Ohio State LB Arvel Reese at 5 and would have preferred safety Caleb Downs instead. Don't get me wrong, I love the player, but where are you going to play him?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And he goes, and we traded Dexter Lawrence. When you eliminate something from there, you have to put something in the back end. I am not happy.
They got to mean
yeah.
They got to mean
Bleacher Report.
They got to mean they kicking Thibodeau on the inside, but
Thibodeau?
Yeah.
Somebody got to go inside.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to put Arvell there. You're not going to put Burns there. You're not going to put what's the kid they drafted last year?
Abdul Carter.
Yeah, you're not putting them in the inside. It got to be in there keeping Thibodeau. Right. They got to put them in the inside.
That's the only option. Is I got Brian Burns. They're all sitting there with this whole. What do you do?
Yeah.
It makes zero sense. I don't know. Harbaugh's out there. I don't know, drinking.
Maybe they got a plan.
Michael says they gave up a 7th round pick too, so we got 2 fourths this year and a 7th next year to go back 3 spots.
They really wanted Lemon. I bet that they wanted him from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, exactly. Just like we talked about the 2 5ths we gave up. When you know somebody behind you wants a guy and you want to make sure you lock them up, you got to give a little bit extra.
Yeah. If I'm Pittsburgh here, you go ahead and take Ty Simpson off the board.
No, Ty Simpson
I've been
gone.
late with it. He's gone. Okay. I remember y'all mentioned something. Oh, well. Pittsburgh.
I don't know where you go if you're Pittsburgh.
Steelers pick is in. Let's see.
Trade up. Yeah, I need to get a recap of everybody that has been
Do they go Omar Cooper or Denzel Boston this early?
Seems a little too early for it, but they.
Lemon on
who do you think our pick is? Who do you think our pick is, Jeff?
Mesidor still on the board.
Mesidor still on the board.
Mesidor a linebacker. But I'm going to be honest, I really don't see the big need for a rush like everybody keeps saying we need. I don't see it. Our pass rush last year was pretty okay, maybe a half a step late. I don't just see him as being horrible. I don't think we're missing that guy.
I agree with you. I think – go ahead. Sorry.
I probably would go ahead and secure a linebacker, but I need to see the best available on the board right now.
I mean, all the linebackers are there except Styles.
Hey, go ahead and pull a Marcus and go and get C.J. Allen. Why not?
I mean, Hill, Allen, and Rodriguez is all about preference. Whoever you like number 1, they're all there. I'm not mad at any of them, to be honest.
I'm not mad. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about any of them either. I can tell you as a fan who I want, but I'm telling you also that all of them are pretty comparable.
Right. And I like Rodriguez. I do.
Yeah.
But I don't see the drop off though.
Yeah. If you wanna alpha Mike, you get Allen. If you want a guy that's great in coverage, you get Rodriguez. If you want a guy that can give you some pass rush, you get Hill. But they're all good linebackers. They all can help this team. And like I said earlier in the show, what's that, Jeff?
I don't think the coverage is going to be an issue now with Downs.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Between Downs,
we could actually run. Yeah, we could run 3 safeties if we wanted to.
Easily.
Yeah, with Thompson, Downs, and PJ Locke. My goodness gracious. No fly zone.
And I was saying Thompson and Caleb can both be green dots. So you don't have to have a mic to call the defense. You got your safeties doing it.
Good job, Amanda. You automatically took Hook off the field.
Yeah, well, that was the goal, right? I think we're sending him to Washington. Send him over there and get yourself a little 5th round pick. That division tax, as Michael called it.
I definitely would take it.
Shane Odom, thank you for joining us tonight. You asked the question, could the Cowboys go offense at 23? I doubt it. I think it's linebacker or edge, in my opinion. They could go hood at 23. You never know. But I think it's...
I didn't think about that.
I want to know why the Pittsburgh pick ain't come out yet. Usually it's quicker than this. I thought that was kind of interesting. The pick's in.
Yeah. I think it's too early for wide receiver. I think they go back old school and go offensive line because somebody's still out there. Which offensive line?
Here's the thing. Clearly, Dallas felt whoever they wanted would still be on the board at 23.
Absolutely. They know the offensive run was going to happen between 20 and 23.
Max Ihanachor at 21.
It's Ianacor.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. He's a guard. They got him this tackle. He's a guard. Best guard in the draft for me. Well, second best. First.
That's the Steelers pick?
That's the Steelers pick, yeah.
All right, Chargers are on the board. It pops up the Cowboys trade back again.
I want to ask a question. Like I said, I was listening earlier. What do y'all think the mindset in Arizona was to take Love?
We talked about that, yeah. I don't know what the mindset would be.
Makes zero sense to me.
You brought in Algier. Yeah, Connor's coming off an injury.
Connor's coming back.
You drafted Trey Benson, the highest running back, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
That?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one. But, hey, I was happy.
Arizona's out there collecting running backs like New York, the Giants are big men.
Hey,
they might well have kept Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Just had all running backs.
Well, hey, I'm proud Arizona got rid of Mighty Mouse, okay? Poor guys. Mighty Mouse.
So, question. If you're Dallas and you got an extra 4, do you call about a James Conner or a Trey Benson? Solidify your backup?
I personally think Malik Davis is the backup, and we don't need a backup running back.
Okay.
Malik Davis showed us last year amazing things, and he literally took the spot from Jaden Blue. And we never even did we even see film off of? I think we might have seen him the last game. Right?
Yeah, last game. That was it.
We saw him one game, and he looked great during preseason. So I look at that, and I don't think you need a back. Maybe late pick this time around just to see, because you got to use a 5th on Le'Veon Moss, but I just do not see needing a back right now. And I like Connor. I typically pick him up in my fantasy leagues. Not lately because of the injury, but okay.
Well, somebody's leaving. They're not going to have 4 running backs. One is the second round pick. One is the highest. James Conner's your highest paid. He's probably gone.
Right.
Benson might be gone. Between Love and Algier, what else do you need? Yeah. Hell, they were good with just Algier.
The Chargers for me I don't know where they're going to go.
Chargers going to go D-tackle.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like Falk?
If the Steelers didn't take the guard, I would have said guard because they lost Green, and their quarterback got hit a lot last year too. I don't see a guard good enough to take right here. So, what did you say, Jeff? What position?
D-tackle.
D-tackle.
Okay. So, is this Peter Woods? You think?
Yeah, they lost the guy to us, which wasn't a key piece, but he was a key rotational piece. I think they replaced him with a D-tackle. Sorry, guys, I hadn't eaten yet. I'm just getting on.
I'm sitting here waiting on this pick to come in from the Cowboys so that I can gracefully bow out for the night. And
I was even on the first 5 picks. Let me see. I'm looking at the Chargers team right now. They like their young tight end, wide receivers good.
Is Cinnamon still on there too? I
The
mean,
enemy's still up there.
I wonder if that's where the Chargers go.
They still got Derwin James and Elijah Molden. This might be Colton Hood or D tackle, like Jeff said.
Pick is
Man,
in.
then they got. Well, they're just out here tempting me, man. I don't know what they're eating, but it don't look too bad. What you like? Supposed to go over there and make me a nice little sub sandwich. Sitting here thinking, what should I order tonight?
Well, I got not pasta salad. What you call it? Alfredo. I've taken a few bites. It's pretty good too.
Well, look at this sandwich they're eating on the. I mean, are you watching the draft?
No, I'm not.
Look, I mean, they got sandwiches that are about this dang big. I don't even know what they're eating.
What channel you watching the draft on, Amanda?
I think it's on ABC.
Okay, I'm on NFL network.
Come on, Cowboys are on the clock. So from your mouth to God's ears, William.
Jack Meeker said they're gonna trade it back again and make you wait.
I want to eat some.
Hey, if we trade back 2 spots and still get our guy and pick, I'm not mad at it.
The Chargers took Messador.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Keldrick Falk. I think that's the guy. It's Keldrick Falk or a linebacker, or it's Falk linebacker or Hood. I'm leaning Falk though.
Yeah.
That ain't who I want, but that's what I'm leaning. I would rather have.
Didn't I pick him last night? I think
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Look, I get something right.
Falk's just not a sexy pick to me at all.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
Let's look at best available on ESPN. McCoy still number 1. We wouldn't touch him. The Eneman, which is still up there. People just don't value safeties. We always talk about that.
Do Dallas double dip at safety? I'm just playing.
That'd be like the Booker pick last year. Y'all see me just like lose. Okay, Mesidor gone. So here we go. Come
Avion
on, Terry.
Terrell, nickelback from Clemson. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that pick. Keldrick Falk, D tackle from Ohio State, D tackle from Clemson, and then the offensive tackle from Utah, and then Zion Young. I like Zion Young a lot. I would rather see us get Zion Young than Keldrick Falk, personally.
Any chance Dallas go receiver here?
I don't think there's any left that I would take at 23.
There ain't nobody up there I'd take at 23.
I like Denzel Boston.
Look, is Will McClay in there preaching?
I would rather wait for Jacoby Lane in the 3rd than take Denzel Boston right now. And then Omar Cooper and KC Concepcion, they're both slot guys. You don't need slot guys. After that, it's just a bunch of 3rd round guys. So Boston and Cooper are the only ones I think are 1st round quality. Boston wouldn't be awful. I wouldn't like it because he's 6'4", runs a 4.4, big body receiver, but he's kind of a one-trick pony. Just a run down field and hope he can win a jump ball.
I got a strange feeling we're about to take McCoy. And Amanda probably will flip her wig on TV. It just seemed like a Jerry pick.
It really does. I mean, look, we ain't got a 2nd round pick, so that would fit right into the narrative here.
It definitely would. Definitely would.
McCollum says, could we double dip and convert one to DB? No, you could, but no, I wouldn't.
They're discussing it. The pick ain't even in yet. So they're whatever's going on. Wills was in there like preaching. So I don't know.
Shit.
Come on.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if a trade back. I'm being really, really honest.
Nope, the pick is in.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. It just popped on my screen. The pick is in.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be my guy, is it? Hold on. Come on now. Give me
I
some
would be
news.
happy with any linebacker or hood. If it's one of those, great pick. If it's Falk, I wouldn't be upset, but it wouldn't be my first option. He feels a need. But you gotta almost put him in his own room with the D line coach and just get one-on-one with him by himself.
Yeah.
Man, if it's the linebacker though, if we get a linebacker safety, man, this might be one of the best first rounds we've had in 10 years.
Just
Amanda takes a sip of her water.
oh, that's some sweet tea. Okay,
okay, my bad.
I gotta drink my sweet tea with lime because that's like a whoever it is, it's a defender because Christian Parker's in the draft room. So
if it's Christian Parker, I think it's Falk. I think it's Falk, but I'm hoping.
Just don't like the Falk pick, but whatever.
Oh, the pick is in. Malachi Lawrence. Y'all got to look him up. Talented player.
I actually saw that in a mock.
Malachi Lawrence from UPL. 4.5 speed, 6'5", super long arms. I think his arms are 34 inches. Ran a 4.5, 40-inch vert. He's an athlete. He plays physical. He's good against the run. He's not a big sack guy, but I think he's going to be a better pro than college guy. I think because of the traits. He's not as raw as Falk. He reminds me of, I'm trying to think of the player. I'm going to think about who he reminds me of. Jack Meeker saying the coach connection out of UCF. Yeah, but he's a speed guy. 4'5", 6'5", 34-inch arms. Great traits. Didn't have a lot of sacks in college, but I think he's going to be a better pro than college player. So I'm not mad at that at 23. What's that?
How do we play the run?
Oh, he's good against the run. Really good.
I'm just noticing the trend here.
Yeah, he's really good against the run.
If Dallas don't stop the run this year, I mean, we might as well trade teams because
between Gary and Lawrence and them 3D tackles, we should be good against the run.
So look at
every move we made.
Looking at the info, I mean, it's a solid pick. You can't be mad at it. So
that's a decent comparison, William Dietrich. I can't be mad at that comparison. I think he's a better pass rusher than D-Law, but he's not as good against the run. D-Law's like one of the best in the league for his whole career. Lawrence is good.
Well, he's very excited. His family excited. Oh my God. You should see this on this call.
He's better than I think he's as good or better against the run than Ezaraku. But he's a smart player too, and he's got the traits. So he gives you everything Falk gives you, but he's a little bit more polished.
19.5 sacks since 2023.
Yeah. He's an 8-sack guy. He's a 7-8 sack guy in college. I think in a year he'll be one of those guys that's flirting with 10. Yeah, he might surprise me and be a double-digit guy, but I see him flirting with 10.
He had a 40-inch vertical.
10
on the broad jump. I liked it.
Explosive.
Right.
Long arms, great first step.
Hopefully get in a lot of the throwing lanes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, barring maybe we'll trade back up in the second, but I think he's going to go probably way too early for us to jump up that far. So
yeah.
Oh well, I can't be mad. They filled needs, man. An edge rusher and Downs is just super smart. So
yeah.
All right, gentlemen. I am going to eat dinner.
All right.
Hey, pleasure. Jeff, thank you for coming. Marcus, thank you as always.
Welcome.
Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye, everybody. And thank you for tuning in to DC for L. Please join the group if you haven't. Get Marcus and I on our YouTube channels all the way up there to 1,000 so I can give it away this full-size helmet just like burning a hole in my pocket.
I mean, you don't have to let it burn a hole in your pocket, man. I mean, I got a spot that I'm looking at in my game room for it right now.
I've got an open spot right up there to see if I needed to, but I'm trying to give it to somebody, okay?
Understood.
All right, bye, y'all. Y'all have a great night.
All right, see you, Amanda.
You too.
All right, so day one is over for the Cowboys. Jeff, what's your grade so far?
I give it an A minus. I hate to be cocky. A minus, B plus. Feel the need. I am anxious to see how they're going to use Downs. Also anxious to see what are we going to do with Hooker. Are we just going to that's too much money for a backup safety. So we got the Hooker. I like the fact that Downs can play multiple spots. As you said earlier, he was the number one player on a lot of people's boards, so we got him at 11. Good. With the Lawrence pick, love the traits. I think he's CP is building a pretty smart defense and athletic. I like that. So
yeah,
hopefully we won't be out physical and we won't be not out athletic. I can't think of the word I want to use, but we'll be athletic on defense.
I'm 100% there with you.
Yeah. Now I just want us to get some decent linebackers, maybe even sign a veteran. If we could trade, and I'm still thinking about that third round pick, I wouldn't be opposed to, now that we got those fourths, I wouldn't be opposed to trading and getting a green dot middle linebacker and just, hey, let the rest of it play out. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah. Now, you said trade for a green dot? So you saying give up that third or give up the 2 fours?
I would, with a heartbeat, give up the 2 fourths. But if I'm getting Jordan Brooks personally, my guy Shazier, that's the guy that I want. But if we were getting those type guys, I'm fine with the draft as it is. I mean, we could go best player available the rest of the draft. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I think our defense will be 10 times better. I still want to get – well, we got it with Blue. I just hope he takes the next level because I don't want to wear Williams out this year. I want him to be spelled quite a bit. I think, like I said, I think we'll be fine. Still want to get a receiver in there somewhere just to get a little competition. So, like you said, if we could get Lane in there, hey, I ain't got to watch the rest of the draft. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I give him an A2. I mean, I love Downs. My favorite player in this draft, Downs and Bain. We had a chance to almost get a chance to get both of them, either one. They went with the guy they like the most. I'm not upset with it. Like I said earlier in the show, I say it again. We don't have a green dotted linebacker, but we got a green dotted safety right now. So Downs is not coming off the field. He's going to be a day one starter between Free and Strong. Thompson can play some green dot as well. I still want to get a linebacker in here, but if it's not a green dot guy and it's just a Devin White, somebody like that, I'm good with that for this year. Lawrence, I talked about him quite a bit the past couple of days. Athlete guy, has all the traits. Plays smart, well coached, has ties to the coaching staff. So the fit is definitely there. So now your edge is like I was with you, Jeff. I didn't think edge was a problem, but now edge is solidified. You got Gary, Williams, and Wheat on one side. Now you got Lawrence, Ezraku, and what's the third guy's name?
Did you say Williams already?
Yeah, on the other side. What's the defensive end from Detroit that we signed last year had 5 sacks?
Houston.
So we got Houston, Ezraku, and Malachi Lawrence on that side. We got 3 athletes on this side. You got 3 big guys on this side. You don't have to touch edge anymore if you don't want to. Now you use the rest of your draft. You get linebackers. Still some good corners out there. You can use those draft picks to get corners. That's a lot of ways you can go. William Coulter asked, didn't we sign a good safety in free agency? We did. But if you listen to Christian Parker, his scheme requires two smart, versatile safeties.
Right.
We just got that Infinity Stone. So you taking care of your secondary. I know fans are scared of Bland. They're scared of Revel. These safeties are going to cover a lot of our flaws in the passing game. And last year was just a disaster season. These corners could come back out and step back up. If these corners play average with these safeties, we're going to see a different secondary.
So question is then,
yeah.
McCoy.
Okay.
At what point, if he's still on the board, do you take a swing at him?
If he's there in the third, I go get him.
Okay.
Even if it's a red shirt season, we'll red shirt him.
I really think he's gonna slide more.
You think he's gonna slide to the third like Revel did?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Revel was the first round pick that slid to the third, so it's not crazy.
Yeah. I really can see that.
Okay. I think if Overshown can stay healthy all season, we should be okay. That's a big wish to ask for. Downs is considered the smartest player in the draft. I think everybody agrees with that. The only question you have about Downs is that knee. But I don't think that's as big of an issue as people want to make it out to be. Yeah, I stopped keeping up with the draft. Now, where we at? We're at 20.
Yeah, Cleveland just took Conception.
Okay.
And the Bears on the clock.
Okay.
But their pick is in.
Joey Alexander said, I do think Jerry playing us. I can see Pickens being traded.
Nah.
If the trade was to be made, it would have been made when Lemon was on the board.
Right.
There's nobody left that you would consider trading them for now. This is Denzel Boston with the Bills, I think.
And then the fact that Pickens signed his franchise tag, I think we're starting to come to grips with what reality is.
Yeah.
He could have drugged that out, but I think you kind of said last night his agent may have said, hey, we need to go ahead and get this, secure this, play for another season, maybe even play for another contract with Dallas, but let's not play around with this. You don't just leave $27 million when I don't even know what the highest salary he's made in his career, but you don't
whatever he made last, I think it was $6 million, $4 million. It wasn't a lot.
You're not going to leave $20+ million just sitting on the table.
Yep.
The Enum into Chicago. Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Hey, that's a good pick for them. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get on the phone and trade for a linebacker tonight, though. I fully expect to see a linebacker on the team for that third round pick. Or the 2 4s.
I was gonna say you're gonna try the 2 4s first.
Yeah, I would. Because with that third, you can draft another linebacker. You solidify the linebacker room. You draft one and trade for one.
Or do you make a call to one of these free agents and say, hey, there's a lot of linebackers left out here. If you want to secure a job, here's a contract.
Yeah.
If not, we're gonna draft one of these young guys and tough luck.
Yeah, I think you're doing it with Devin White tomorrow.
Definitely.
I was afraid of Devin White because I didn't think he was a Mike. But now that we got Downs and Thompson, I'll take him because I know he can run, he can cover, and he's a good tackler. 147 tackles last year.
Yeah, definitely would. Good draft though so far.
Man, really good draft.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I really was hoping for Styles though. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean Styles, Downs. I mean, hey, close your eyes and pick one.
Yeah.
Either one made our team better tonight though. So
absolutely,
that's the key that we got better coming out of the draft.
Yeah, and I like Lawrence more than Mesidor, so I'm actually really happy about the pick.
Right.
I see Michael just said Houston traded with Buffalo. Buffalo
Indeed.
trying to leapfrog the Niners. So who would the Niners be going for? Would they be going for the receiver Boston?
Yeah,
they do need a receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if Rudd is in the comments, but that's what he was hoping, that they would go receiver.
Well, you can cancel that now. I can see Denzel Boston with the Bills. That'd be a great pick for them.
Oh, yeah. Big receiver, big quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Because all they got is little slot guys right now. And you added DJ Moore. He's just a gadget guy.
Bigger slot guy.
Yeah.
Slot, but yeah.
So you give him a 6'4" target he can throw to.
Plus he got still got the 2 tight ends too.
You got 2 tight ends, yeah. Yeah. High upside. I like him more than Falk.
I want to see this Houston pick. Because if Houston take a linebacker, I'm on the phone immediately. I'm talking about immediately.
It says the pick is in, but now I thought they traded. Oh, the Houston traded up over the Niners. Yeah. Okay, I read that wrong.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. This might be Falk then.
Houston really need another pass rusher? Well, the Giants didn't need one either, but they took one. Yeah. So, yeah, good point.
Let me check out Houston defense. I mean, Houston defense solid, so it might be. But they got a bunch of receivers, though. Are they trading up for a running back?
Hold on. The guy from Notre Dame?
The Niners traded back with the Dolphins.
So that means the Niners guy must have been gone. Or they just feel like they could get.
Well, whoever Houston took, I guess the Niners weren't happy about it. Where did the Dolphins pick come from? Oh, they was at 30. Okay.
Yeah.
So did the Dolphins leapfrog the Bills to get the receiver?
Receiver. They have to.
Yep.
No way I'm going to the season with Jalen Tolbert is my number one. Love Jalen, but not his number one.
Is Houston going running back right here? I'm trying to figure that out.
I think the only team left that would have went running back is Seattle.
Texans trade off for Georgia Tech offensive lineman Keelan Rutledge. They had to jump the Niners for that?
Or maybe they were jumping Miami for.
No, Miami just traded up after the Texans picked. The Texans traded up with the Bills.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
And then when they picked, the Niners traded back. Did the Niners want Rutledge? Well, the Dolphins on the clock. This gotta be a receiver. Gotta be.
Yeah, you would think.
Man, they couldn't ask for a better night tonight, though. Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm on the phone now trying to see what I can get for Hooker, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I might just cut him to say the $3 million and use it and pick somebody else.
Didn't we restructure him?
Did we? I think we did that last year.
We did something with Hooker's contract with Hooker. Let me check.
Okay, they did restructure.
I thought we did.
They didn't restructure the slide money back. They restructured to reduce his base salary and give him guarantees.
Mm.
Yeah, so they took his guarantee down from 5 to 3.5, and then he gets 1.5 in per game bonuses. So he went from 7 million to 3.5. They could go to 5. So they already got that one in their pocket. So they cut him now.
Yeah, might as well gonna cut him.
Might as well, yeah.
Mm.
You ain't gonna get much for him anyway.
Nah. If I could get a fifth, I would run to that, but probably get a late round pick.
Yep. So you think we trading that 3rd round pick, or you think they're gonna stay and pick it?
It's kind of tough. If we trade it, I would rather it get traded tonight or early in the morning. I don't want to wait up until the draft start tomorrow to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely start with those 2 fours first, though.
Mm-hmm.
I would even, if a team was willing, I would even trade a next year's pick. It all depends. But I'm definitely on the phone.
So I'm looking at all these teams picking at the top of the 2nd. All the linebackers still there. Who might take a linebacker who got a linebacker they want to get rid of is what I be asking myself. I don't know the answer to that question off the top of my head, but that's why I be looking, because all these linebackers leaving the board tomorrow.
Houston. It's right there. They pick right after the Giants. I'm looking right at it. I'm just saying.
Where is that at? So they picking
right after the Giants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they got the 6th pick in the 2nd round.
Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be watching them to see what they do.
Right. So any chance you think Downs play any version of linebacker?
Yeah. He will. He'll play some wheel.
Okay, will.
We're gonna see some 3 safety looks out there where you got Downs or Thompson playing kind of a wheel spot, and then you got Locke or whoever's left playing the true safety. Especially like if we got a lead and we doing some 3rd down stuff, we know they ain't running it, even though they can all tackle.
Right.
But yeah, I can definitely see that.
So with the besides in that situation, with the Locke signing, do you strictly as a potential free agent guy? I'm not free agent, special teams guy now.
Who, Locke?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, you getting rid of Hooker and you got a 3-headed monster at safety.
Okay.
And then you figure out what you want to do with Zion Childers and Marquise Bell, because we still got Bell who can play some. We can go 3 safeties where you put Bell as the wheel linebacker with Thompson and Downs.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely going to improve your run game and not lose much in the passing game with putting Bell out there. Or, I mean, Bell making $4 million, I think. You could trade Bell. That's the one I would call Washington about.
Yeah, I actually don't think we're gonna have a problem with the run game. I'm just looking up front with the people we're gonna have up front plus Gary. If we have a problem with the run this year, again, I'm probably gonna switch teams because every move we've made this summer has been to stop the run. Every move.
Yeah,
we should be able between Clark, Williams, Gary. Who else am I missing?
Williams. You said Clark, Williams,
and Gary.
Gary, Malachi. We just picked them up.
Yeah, even when we throw the big fat guy in there, whatever his name is, the guy we got from the Chargers. I just don't see running the run game being a problem for us this year. We got a lot of big guys up front that play the run very, very well.
Yeah. The Dolphins took cornerback Chris Johnson.
Wow.
Bills on the clock. They traded up for that.
Mark, we gonna have to make a decision.
On what?
McCoy's gonna be there. I'm just saying. We gonna have to make a tough decision. And not really that tough, but if he's the player that people think he, of course, not the knee injury, if he can develop into the player that we think he could,
yeah,
with him in Revel, and what we've done in the secondary for his safety, the secondary should be solidified for years to come.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. So might not get your lane pick, but if you could trade those 2 for, get a linebacker, and then McCoy sitting there in the third,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you. And I'm gonna be honest. I think at this point you can throw something out there and let him come in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just want another veteran piece in there, I think you could get him for cheap. So we know Buffalo got to be going receiver here.
Gotta be.
Got to be Boston too. That's a perfect fit for them.
Baron Young saying Downs, Thompson, and PJ will start. I don't think they'll start, but I think you're going to see a lot of them together.
Yeah. I like the fact that Downs and Thompson are going to be interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And that fits right into Parker's defense. You never know which one of them are going to be doing what. So I like that.
Yep.
And I'm just wondering, how bad do we really think? Like, I know Amanda was terrified about his knee. For some odd reason, I'm not that concerned with it.
I'm not either.
I think that if his knee was in that bad of a shape, because didn't he compete in like all his workouts and stuff like that?
Oh, he's never missed a game because of his knee.
That's why I'm not worried about it.
They found that during the medicals at the combine. So it's never bothered him. I'm looking up right now. Downs did not miss a game during his collegiate career. So what's the knee issue?
Right.
It's just something they saw on a scan, and they just put him on that.
Yeah.
Because I would think that somebody. I mean, he playing 17 games in college, like an NFL guy for 3 years, because he's playing in the championship every year, and he ain't missing a game.
I trust Dallas doctors too.
Yeah.
If they didn't flag it, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, the Patriots just traded up. This is gonna be interesting. Buffalo boys know they got gonna be there then.
I guess
they just traded back in front of Seattle. So
the Chiefs traded up.
What you call the Patriots just traded up.
Okay.
Could they be taking McCoy?
We'll find out. The Patriots just took a tackle.
I can see that because what you call my guy, although he won the fantasy championship, Drake got killed last year, so especially in the Super Bowl. So I'm not mad at that pick.
All right, guys, we still going strong. We're gonna stay to the end of the first round. So let us know if you got any questions or comments. Baron Young said they said degenerative knee, like his tissue bad. I mean, that was all speculation. He played 3 years in college. So he played for top teams that win the playoffs every year. So it means he played at least 14 games a year. Never missed a game in college. Somebody who had bad knees would have missed a game in college.
Yeah, agreed.
To not miss a single game, I don't think that's a red flag.
Agreed. So it might
So
be a little early for this. Oh, go ahead. I'm
yeah,
sorry. I
now go
jumped
ahead, ask your
in.
question.
So if we get a linebacker either by trade or
Okay,
in this draft, let's just say we get. Let's just say we get. Nah, we just say we get a linebacker. So everything else a toss up. What do you think we do in free agency with the second wave, a third wave of free agents with what we've done in the draft already?
you said if we get a linebacker in the draft or trade.
Or linebacker, a trade, or in the draft. What do you think, if anything, do we do in free agency, the third wave of free agency that's going to kick off? Do you think we still need to fill a need somewhere, or some you want some more depth in, or a position?
The only position I can see them touching is wide receiver or running back.
Okay.
You're not gonna find a good tackle. We got good backups. Cornelius last year showed me enough in preseason to say, let's see what he looked like in year 2. Nate Thomas showed me enough in limited snaps to say he can come in and start a couple games if we need him to. I know people hate Steele, they hate Guyton, but that's about the best you're gonna be able to get without making a significant move. Because it ain't nothing better out there. As much as fans hate to admit it, that's the best you're gonna get without drafting in the first or making some ridiculous trade. So I don't think we'll bring another tackle in. I think it's running back or wide receiver. Because Flournoy looked good last year. Well, we still don't know what he is, and we rely on him to be our number 3 right now.
So is it a receiver out there that's and of course this, opinion anybody else get cut. Is it a receiver out there with a blinking light that you want to bring in? Mm-hmm. That you want to give us the shout out to?
You brought it out early in the show, Tyreek Hill. If he's willing to take a team-friendly deal,
I don't think he have a choice.
Yeah,
whoever he goes to, I think he has to take. Because I mean, did you see his injury like live time? Like,
I did.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, he's gonna have to take a team-friendly deal. I don't think he has a choice.
But if he want to come somewhere and not have to be the guy and just give us 1 or 2 big plays a week, that would be number 1 on my list. Looking at this list right now, maybe Keenan Allen, but he gonna have to play the Z. He ain't getting in the slot.
Mm-hmm.
All these other guys are slots. I don't see anybody else that could play outside. All these guys are slots other than Tyreek. Keenan Allen could play outside a little bit. I'm not touching Debo. I'm not touching Diggs. Jawan Jennings still want too much. I'm not touching D-Hop. That's it right there.
So,
or maybe you call Houston and see if they don't want to wait for a Tank Dell.
Don't make me cry. You know this my guy.
I know.
If we get Tank Dell on the team, I'm getting his jersey. Don't care if he never play. I'm getting the Tank Dell jersey. That is my guy. So do you think? I'm sorry.
Let me read these comments real quick. Baron Young said, "Not true to an extent. I have spinal stenosis that I played from Pee Wee to college, no issues. Now my back is killing me daily." I mean, when we turn 30, our bodies start to break down. 30 and 40, that's anybody. But when you 23, I mean, let's assume that Caleb Downs has the same situation you have, Baron Young. He's 22 right now. That means he'll have an 8-year career, and then he'll start to have problems with his knees. By then, he'll be out of the league anyway.
Right.
So if you telling me we gonna get Caleb Downs until he's 30, and that's the only concern, I don't care about that. You tell me we got Caleb Downs till he's 28, I don't care about that. That's still gonna get us his rookie contract in another year or two.
And Barry, he's talking about the Caleb Downs from college with that same level of play. That's what he's talking about.
Exactly.
And we're not talking about a play with a fall off. Yeah.
Because whatever injury they said he had didn't affect his play. So we can't make assumptions off of something we haven't seen. Now, if you told me he missed 5 games at some point with a knee injury, I would have concerns then. Michael says, crazy story. Pitt was on the phone with Lemon preparing to draft him when Philly traded up. Kansas City traded up to take defensive tackle Peter Woods.
That's not a bad pick.
That's not a bad. They got to plan for the future at some point.
Right.
But that's probably why the Patriots jumped them to get that tackle. Because they need a tackle bad.
Yeah. Oh, God, the 49ers have traded again?
They traded back.
They traded out of the first round.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking in the chat. Rudd is losing his mind right now.
Now, Jeff, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was the comment you were going to make?
I honestly forgot. I honestly forgot.
Okay.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, I know what it was. So, do you think, or would you be afraid of? We already got George Pickens on the team. We know what problems George Pickens could present for his attitude and stuff. Would you feel kind of skeptical pairing that with a Tyreek Hill?
No. Why would I be? I don't think Tyreek don't have locker room issues. His issues are with Davis and women.
Just wondering, could he be sort of a diva at times? But maybe not at this point in his career coming off that injury. Just wondering about the chemistry. Just a question.
Yeah. But we don't know what he still got left, though. That's the problem.
And that's why I say he has to take a team-friendly deal. Nobody's going to pay him what he was making in Miami or something off that type of injury. Not going to happen.
Just take Omar Cooper from Indiana, probably the best slot in the draft, the best pure slot in the draft.
So this Buffalo pick has to be – yeah, this Buffalo pick has to be Boston, and then Seattle can close it out with the running back. And, yeah, all the linebackers are left.
All of them left, yeah. I'm going to take a full look at the first round because I'm kind of behind.
I definitely think Dallas is going to sit back now. I don't think they're going to be trying to trade up for a linebacker or nothing like that.
So you don't think they try to get active in the second round?
If they got 4 guys there, I don't think they do it. I don't really see – I'm going to have to look at the full layout of the second round. I don't know who would have a big run on linebackers. I can see San Francisco taking a linebacker. Just because they don't know how Fred Warner going to come back, don't really know what Drake Greenlaw is. I can see them taking a linebacker.
The second round going to be a whole lot of pass rushers. I'm looking at that right now. It might be 7 or 8 pass rushers taken in the second round.
Well, Dallas got there, so it's one thing they ain't got to worry about.
So I'm looking at pass rushers and linebackers in the second. That's what I'm thinking going to happen. And it's still a couple of good corners. That's going to probably go in the second too. So this first round turned into a heavy offensive draft, and people thought it was going to be the opposite.
Yeah, you called that one, though.
Yeah. That value don't change. People going to pick them receivers and them tackles no matter what's on the board. Unless you like a generational guy, offensive tackle is always going to be a need.
Yeah.
Were you watching when I said I think we got back-to-back tackles with the Browns and the Giants?
Yeah, I was walking in the store.
One of our players.
Mm-hmm. And the Titans just traded into the first.
They traded back into the first. Okay.
So
is it another offensive lineman, another receiver.
So who was on the board and then
Who's
traded?
on the board now?
Who was on the board? I'm talking about team. Who's on? Trying to see who did the Titans trade with. That's what I'm trying to see.
Did the Bills pick anybody? It may have been the Bills.
No, so the Bills traded out. And they took Tate. The Titans got to be taking a running back from Notre Dame. Got to be. That's the only reason. That's the only reason they were trading in front of Seattle, because they got Tate in the first round.
Yeah.
The first pick. What better thing to do than if you didn't get Love, is to get his running mate.
Mm-hmm.
And now you giving Cam Ward some weapons to work with.
Yeah.
Cam Ward may sneakily be a good fantasy quarterback next year.
I think he will.
With the weapons he got around him, gonna be kind of hard for him not to have a pretty good season.
I don't see any more offensive linemen left that would be worthy of trading up for.
Let's see, Saleh's on the phone. He's smiling. They could be going corner.
It could be Falk. No, let me check. Let me check their team real quick. Make a guess.
You got Hood, McCoy, Boston, Parker, McNeil, Warren, Howell, and Falk. Those, and then CJ Allen. Those are the next picks. You still got your Darian Price up there as well.
This could be Falk or Cassius Howell. We'll pick in. We'll see in a minute.
Yeah. Can't never count out defense with Saleh.
Yeah.
Well, if it is defense, we know what the last pick is.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be the fastest pick in NFL history.
It was Kendrick Falk.
Yep. Okay.
That's a Robert Saleh pick right there. Get a young guy who needs a lot of work. He just got White Cotton. White Cotton known for coaching up young D linemen. So they're going to try to make him a chess piece in Tennessee. So, yeah, last pick, Seattle.
So, maybe San Francisco going receiver with the first pick in the second round, because all of them are there, the ones that I think would fit them. Still got Boston there. Yeah, I think their first pick may be receiver.
There's still some good corners out there. It's about 5 corners still out there on the board.
Yeah.
So tomorrow it's going to be 5 corners and about 5 or 6 edges and about 4 linebackers. So what's that? That's like 15 picks.
So I think McCoy going second round. He going second round, but if he don't, I'm gonna be if he make it to the third, I'm gonna be tempted to make that move.
With them 4th round picks, we got the firepower to move up in the third if we need to.
So you would trade with the 2 4s and what?
Let me see what we're picking at. Dallas picks. Where's our 3rd round pick at? Oh, we had 92. That's way too far down. We would have to give up them 2 4s to move. The 2 4s will get us barely halfway in the 3rd round. I don't think we'll do that. But in the 4th round, I could see us using one of those 4s to go from 12 to 2, maybe. to pick early in the fourth. Yeah, Dallas had a good night tonight, though.
Your demeanor is much different than it was last year.
Oh, yeah.
I think last year you almost knocked the computer off the stand.
I think I did. I thought I left for a minute.
You did. You did leave. It was me and Amanda for the longest, and then you finally came back.
Jack Meeker saying Dallas will. It'll take a lot to move to the second, Jack Meeker. You would have to probably give up 2 of your 4s and a pick next year to go from 92 to the second round. It wouldn't. It's nobody in this draft worth it. Baron Young asked, "What do we think about Singleton?" Singleton is the running back from Penn State. We got 3 fourth-round picks. I wouldn't be upset if we used one of them for a running back. And if we did, Singleton would be at the top of my list. With them 3 fourth-round picks in the fourth, if we use all 3, I would look to go wide receiver, running back, and then whatever's best available. So that's Jacoby Lane and Singleton. And then in the 4th round, I think the board going to get wiped with edges by the 4th round. So you'll probably be looking at some linebacker maybe, or maybe a corner.
But if we take running back,
okay,
who's the odd man out? So
you called that, Joe. Jadarian Price to Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
You called that all the way.
They've been mocking that one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But if we take running back, I don't think we've seen enough of Blue to give up on him. We hadn't seen any of Moffa to give up. Malik Davis, career backup of what he is. So how high would you take running back? And then if you do, who's the odd man out?
Well, to counterpoint what you just said, you said we haven't seen enough. I would say we don't know what they are. They could be bad players, and we just don't know it yet. So now you're giving them a full offseason where they getting extended carries. You ain't got no Javonte Williams ain't getting no carries because we know he's the man now.
Right.
You don't have Miles Sanders anymore taking snaps away.
But
Malik Davis wasn't even in camp last year, was he?
No, he wasn't. But with that same thing, wouldn't that be the same thing with a rookie? You still don't know what you got?
Yeah, it would be. But at least you got guys competing instead of giving the veteran snaps. Because I feel like they gave Miles Sanders snaps because he was the veteran.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But now you got 4 guys. Everybody's pretty much on the same wave level. They all about 22, 23 years old. Ain't nobody got a lot of NFL experience. Whoever look good at camp, you going to the top, and everybody else got to compete. It ain't no we playing favorites. We know Williams and damn, I forgot. We know Williams and Miles Sanders are gonna be the guys. It ain't that this year. Williams is here. The rest of y'all fighting to be his backup. So it ain't no off days. It ain't no, well, I know Sanders is the backup. I'm just gonna sit out because my hamstring tight. Nope. Everybody here 22 years old. You miss camp. You got another 22-year-old who's hungry, who's going to take that spot. So I think it's going to make better competition.
No.
Even though a 4th-round pick is a high pick, it's nothing guaranteed. Because Blue was a 5th, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, Blue's a 5th.
A late 4th and a late 4th and an early 5th are about the same. So it's all about who can come in there and pass block and look good running it. I actually like that.
Well, okay. Just something to think about.
I'm not as sold on Malik Davis as Amanda is either.
No.
I mean, he had that one good run, but other than that, he's been
that's career backup.
He's been a career backup for a reason.
Yeah, career practice squad guy too.
Right.
and a guy that we was able to. Then we picked him up late in the season, didn't we?
We did.
Or brought
He
him
was on
back
the
late in the
practice
season.
squad,
Yeah. So
actually, he was on the Saints practice squad
right
with Kellen Moore. So yeah, if you think he could be your number 2, we got 2 free 4s. If you think he's talented enough to be a number 2, go get him. I wouldn't be upset with going to get Trey Benson.
I was about to ask that. Or do you bring in another guy, a potential cut?
I'm not upset with Trey Benson. I'm not upset with James Conner. I don't think it would take a 4th for James Conner because of age and injury history. Mm-hmm. But if we gave up that last 5th round pick to trade for James Conner, I'm okay with that. Because he's not going to play in off season either, because we know what he is.
All right. Not that this would be my favorite thing. What about Najee Harris?
You mean signing him?
Right.
It would have to be a cheap deal.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't mind it, but that's injury concerns too. And I still haven't seen any explosiveness from him.
Yeah, and the only reason I say this is because veteran guy, break glass in case of emergency, decent in pass block. I think he could be serviceable.
Yeah.
And a guy you could trust. That's why I say that.
Barry Young, I'm with you though. I really like Singleton. I don't know if I would have to address linebacker before I use the 3rd round for Singleton.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I couldn't give up my 3rd. I could not have a 2nd and give up my 3rd and take Singleton.
This next pick definitely. If we don't get a linebacker trade for one, this next pick got to be linebacker.
Gotta be.
Next 2 picks may be linebacker.
Might be.
Or I can see us going linebacker. Maybe the corner from Texas, Muhammad, and then another linebacker. I can see that.
I can see that too. Yeah, I could definitely see our next 4 picks be 2 offense, 2 defense, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking wide receiver, running back, linebacker, or linebacker corner. I'm with you. I like Singleton too, though. All right, well that's the end of the 1st round of the draft. Closed it out with the running back. 6 of the top 10 were offense. The surprise of the draft came with David Bailey to the Jets. Do you think the Cardinals scrambled after they saw Bailey didn't take a visit to the Jets and they thought he was going to fall in our laps? And when he didn't, they didn't know what to do?
Yeah, of course. I love the player. I don't like the pick for them.
Yeah.
I love the player. Don't like the pick for them.
Did you know Ashley and Jeremiah Love were first cousins? Did I tell you that?
Ashley.
That works with us.
Really?
That's our first cousin. Yeah, she at the draft right now.
We couldn't get a photo booth out? Okay, never mind. All right.
No.
Okay.
Trust me, I asked.
I didn't know that.
I asked for a ticket.
So is he from this area or she's just from that area? Like, where is he from?
Her family from St. Louis. That's where he from.
Okay.
Her mama moved to Memphis, but the rest of her family in St. Louis.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They were hoping he went to the Titans.
Yeah, that would have been home for them.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep. So if the Cardinals play the Cowboys at any point,
we already know one person there, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully we know 2 other people because we're gonna try to get tickets.
Do they play the Cowboys?
I don't think they play them this year.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me text Ashley right now.
I'm keeping it on the back burner though. I'll let her know, Barry Young. Stick with us.
Yeah. Till I need
I don't know if you're a Cardinals fan, but if you get a jersey, I can get it to her and see if she'll get it to him. I don't want his autograph, so I call in one of my favors if you really want it.
I really hope he's not on the Cowboy podcast and he's a Cardinals fan.
He might be a Notre Dame fan. You never
might
know.
be a Love fan. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
So yeah, looking at the draft, I still don't know what they're gonna do about Reese though. I can't wait to see how they talk about that one. What the plan is.
Like I said, unless they kicking Thibodeau in the inside, which I wouldn't like that on a consistent basis, or maybe they going straight NASCAR package the whole game. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, if they do, I'm putting in 6 linemen in a game if that's what I'm doing. But
It's gonna be hard to run NASCAR. You can't score any points because you ain't got no receivers to throw to,
true.
and your running back got one leg and a concussion.
And hey, the quarterback got a concussion. Uh, but yeah, that's gonna be some talk. I don't like that pick for them. If I was them, I probably would have won. I wouldn't have. I could have seen them going Delane.
Yeah.
They don't really have any corners I trust.
No.
And then you got that pass rush. So what you're hoping is that pass rush get home. The corners only have to cover for X amount of seconds. So
Yeah.
I would have went. I could seen them going the lane there. Personally, if I was them, I'm going a combination of Delane and Caleb Downs or Styles and Downs. That's just me.
I would have went Tate where Tate was gone. See,
Right.
I
That's
think
why I said that.
this draft got screwed up with the Jets because when the Jets took Bailey, the Cardinals took Love. Now the Titans scrambling, so they had to take Tate. So now the Giants scrambling, and the front office can't look stupid. They say, "Oh, Reese is the number one guy on our board, but we gonna pass him up for Tyson." So I think they panicked and went Reese, just going talent off of need.
Unless
Yeah.
they throw in a smoke screen and they actually want to try to trade Thibodeau. I know they said they're not.
Uh-huh.
That could me personally, I'm on the phone with whoever I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of one of them guys.
Yeah.
If that's me. If I'm gonna have Reese hand in the dirt and you got him and Abdul coming off and still got burnt, you gotta trade Thibodeau. You got to.
But they run a 3-4, Jeff, and they're defensive lineman down. What they gonna do? They gonna play one of them at the middle and rush them?
I did not know they run 3-4. So
Well, they got John Harbaugh now, so you would assume they're gonna go to a 3-4.
We'll take that Thibodeau and D-tackle off the board then. I'll be anxious to hear what the explanation is. Let the Giants be dumb. That's how we got them.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just going through the top 10 real quick. So they got Reese. The Chiefs traded up for Delane.
Still would have took a tackle if I was them, but
Yeah.
I got you.
The Commanders took Styles at 7. Then the Saints stuck with their board. I think they were going Tyson no matter what. So I think they stuck with their board.
Yeah, that's a good pick for them.
Yeah. I'm assuming right here at 9, the Browns took Fano over Malgoa. So I'm assuming they knew they wanted Fano the whole time over Malgoa, and they felt like we didn't have to take him at 6 because he wasn't known as the top tackle everywhere else. So they just traded back to get the extra picks to get the guy they wanted to begin with. And then you got the Giants on the board again, the number 1 tackle on the board, but Caleb Downs there. Again, I think somebody panicked. I don't want to look stupid. The number 1 tackle on the board, you take him. And then we trade up with the Dolphins. I think somebody was trying to call and get that pick, and we just gave them 2 fifths to make them hang the phone up.
Yeah, because I'm still looking. If Miami was going to take Proctor the whole time, then we could have stayed where we were and took Downs.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, they made up for it and got some extra picks, so I'm not mad at it.
I could have seen Baltimore maybe trying to leapfrog us at 14 to go to 11. Maybe they were going to give up a 4th, and we said we'll give you 2 fifths, and they valued that more. Because if they went to 14, they may not have got Proctor. So that could have been what happened. Baron Young said Styles hurt. I don't know what that means.
He probably means the pick hurt.
No.
I hope that's what he means. I'm not wishing injury on the young fella.
Yeah.
I don't like that pick for Washington though.
I don't either.
I don't like that for Washington at all. I would have think honestly that Washington would have went for Caleb Downs. I could see that being a Dan Quinn guy.
Yep.
More than Sonny Styles to me, but hey, they like it. I love it.
You know, as of right now, the Commanders got Traylon Burks as they starting receiver, right?
Let's just hope we play them in the first couple of games so our corners can get some confidence.
So people saying they're gonna probably trade for their receiver from the Niners. What's his name? The one that signed the contract.
Juwan Jennings.
No, not Jawan Jennings.
Ayuk.
Ayuk. Because
I don't think that makes them better.
Ayuk and Jalen Daniels played in college together. That's the only reason they're making that tie.
I don't think that makes them better at all.
I don't either.
Ayuk ain't played in 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So yeah, I thought they would have taken Tyson right there because they need a receiver opposite of McLaurin.
Yeah.
Because McLaurin showed that he kind of lost a step last year, so you need a guy who can be the one.
Hey, maybe they try to get Tyreek.
I don't think Tyreek can be a one though. They need somebody that could be a consistent one. Because I don't think McLaurin can do it no more. But yeah, it fell right into our laps though. Them back-to-back tackles really helped us out.
Yeah. And you called them back-to-back tackles. I did hear that much. You called it. So question.
Yeah.
If we got to where we were and you got Styles and Downs on the board, who do you take? If we're at 11 or we're at 12 and both of them are there, who do you take?
I would have taken Styles, but I think they would have went Downs no matter what. I would have taken Styles right there, and then at 20, I would have hoped for Thieneman to fall, and he did fall.
Yeah,
so that would have been so that would have been it would have been Styles and Thieneman for me. Hell, they traded back to 23 and Thieneman was still there.
Yeah,
because he went 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that would have been my move. But I think Downs was the pick no matter what for them because he was just so high on their board.
Mm-hmm.
Baron Young said, no, Debo did not sign a contract. So Debo is a free agent right now. I think he'd be too expensive for us, though, but he's a free agent. He probably going back to the Niners once they trade Ayuk.
Debo need to play guard and tackle right now. Guard the Gatorade and tackle anybody to come near it. Unless he's lost a little weight in the offseason and got in better shape.
Trey Adams, Lawrence is not Taco Charlton. Taco had no traits. Taco had no pass rush traits. At least Lawrence has explosiveness and experience from a top level of football team, UCF. They always have a great defense.
Yeah, his traits are crazy.
Yeah. Taco just had long arms. He didn't have a lot of sacks. He didn't have no athleticism. He was just tall with long arms. And they played him out of position. Malachi is made to be a stand-up outside linebacker. Yeah, Downs definitely more versatile. I think Downs was going to be the pick regardless. The fact that they traded up to make sure they got him solidified that for me because they could have stayed and got Downs or Bain, but they wanted Downs, and I don't blame them. Yeah, I don't think Lawrence is going to be an All-Pro anytime soon. But if you need a solid rookie who's going to probably get you about 6 or 7 sacks and not be a liability against the run, I think you made the best pick.
I mean, the comp that we made earlier, DeMarcus Lawrence, he wasn't a high sack guy on a consistent basis. His contract year he was, but other than that, he played good against the run. He played great against the Giants, but I mean, I think Izaraku is going to be your pass rush guy. And
Mm-hmm.
sprinkling in a little Sam Wing, as long as he don't do the bonehead plays. Those are going to be your pass rush guys. And I think, everybody else, you just want them to be solid and, like I said, not out of position. I can deal
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, Trey Adams, we agree with you, but let's just wait and see what else they do because we still got that third round pick. Jeff talked about it. It's gonna be some running. It's gonna be some linebackers that's gonna be available for trade. It's still some decent ones at free agency. Um, I brought up the point where I think our green dot is gonna be our safeties now. So you not just dead set on I have to get a true Mike. So you definitely got options.
And don't forget, not that I want these guys to start, but Dallas had some linebackers that they really, really liked last year that maybe they just need another year in the system. Justin Barron. I mean, they really liked him last year. So maybe they're not as panicked at linebackers as we are.
My first show of the offseason, I talked 10 minutes about that. Shamar James had 91 tackles as a rookie. He was the second leading tackler of all rookies.
Right.
He started 5 games. You can say he looked out of place, but he was a 5th round pick on a bad defense. He was still our best linebacker as a 5th round pick. And he had 91 tackles. Now you're putting him in what's essentially a rotational role with a better defensive line and with a real linebacker next to him. You're going to see a better player.
Right. And if our D-line does what we think do, our linebacker job is going to be see ball, hit ball, get ball. That's their job. Because they're not going to have to fight on blocks and stuff like that. They're literally going to be able to run free and make tackles, clean up.
Yep, and you got good safeties who will be playing in the box with them that can cover. So they'll be able to put them in position as well as hide any weaknesses in their game and coverage. These safeties are going to make a much bigger deal than people think they are because they can do everything, and they know the scheme. They're built for the scheme. We haven't had – I can't even think of – you probably got to go back to George Teague and Darren Woodson to go back to have safeties this good that we have right now. Because Roy Williams was good, but he was only good at one thing.
Right.
We have a bunch of good tackling, good coverage, smart safeties, both of them. They going to have a lot of mistakes in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
So I can already see tomorrow the talk going to be we should have took a linebacker because I see it already going in the comments.
You got to find somebody. You got to find something wrong with it.
Yeah.
But
just wait till please watch some tape on Malachi Lawrence so everybody watching. Please watch.
Yeah. And like I said, to your point, it's a lot of linebackers left in this draft, and it's a lot of linebackers left in free agency too. So yeah. We're not just it's out of luck or nothing like that.
And again, I'm gonna keep reiterating it. Our safeties are gonna be our Mikes. You don't have to have Mike. You don't have to have a true middle linebacker anymore. You just need somebody who can run and hit, and that's good in space. And you can find that anywhere. Devin White had 140 tackles last year. Bobby Okereke is a good solid player. Wagner, a little long in the tooth, but he can still tackle. He might give you some problems in coverage, but that's what them safeties for. Or you just pull them off the field on 3rd down and bring in Marquise Bell.
Take him off on 3rd. Definitely. He played 1st and 2nd down and he get off the field.
But yeah, I want y'all to please go watch some Malachi Lawrence tape.
I'm definitely gonna watch some tonight.
He plays strong. He has some good hip bend. He already has decent hand placement. But he's gonna be a rookie. But I think he's definitely gonna be a good contributor. But you can see the explosiveness when you watch him play. That first step gonna be crazy.
Yep.
And don't forget, we just added the pass rush specialist with Brandon Jackson. So he gets to work with a guy who's known for building pass rushers, and he got a guy with 34-inch arms with a 40-inch vert that runs a 4.5 to play with this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays standing up in college too. So that's not going to be a tough transition for him. I like the pick.
Yeah, not a bad pick at all. Again,
Yeah.
when you picking at that range, it's preference. Everybody's pretty much on the same level. It's definitely preference.
I like him over Messador. I know that.
you just really don't like Messador.
25 years old with a bad foot. I just don't see why people like him so much. I don't get it.
All right, question.
Yeah.
Who you like better, Messador or Taco? If you say Taco, then I know you really hate Messador.
I'm gonna say Messador.
Okay. Oh boy! If you would have said Taco, everything I need to know.
I could be talked into Taco though. I could be talked into it. Coming out of college.
I couldn't. No. No. When you look at who went after Taco,
yeah,
and just to think we could have got TJ Watt. I mean, come on, man. I mean, nah. It's terrible, man. That's terrible.
Jay McAvilly said he's a better D-Law than me. I can't say that. D-Law plays a lot stronger than him. He played strong, but D-Law played he played way bigger than his size. But Malachi's more athletic. I will say that. But yeah, Downs and Lawrence, it's a good 1-2 punch. They're going to make a linebacker move. I can feel it. Just got to wait and see who it is.
Yeah. I want to get on X and kind of see what the word is.
All right, we're at 3 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see. We never drop below 20 views. So thank you guys for joining us all night. The likes match the views. So you guys definitely stuck with us. Had a nice rotation of people coming in to join us. Jay McAvilly came in at the end, Trey Adams, Baron Young. Then we had some people join us early. Michael Balderas was here for a while. Jack Meeker came in late. Thank you guys. Baron Young, you were here pretty consistently, so definitely appreciate you joining us. For those of you joining us for the first time, thank you. If you haven't done so already, go on Facebook, find DC4L, hit that like button. Also go on YouTube, type in DC4L, type in Bluff City Cowboys, hit that subscribe button. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be giving away an autographed Cowboys helmet. I'm putting my YouTube in the comments, so you guys can go hit that link after the show. We won't be back tomorrow. I'll probably be joining another podcast at some point. I don't know whose. I could be with BJ Knicks. I could be with the UK Cowboys. I may see if I can get Charlie to come out of retirement and talk some draft tomorrow. We'll see. But I won't be on fifth quarter tomorrow, but I will try to be on somebody's podcast. And Saturday, if I can, I'll try to come back for the 4th and 5th rounds. I won't be able to stay the whole day. So we still got a lot of football to talk about. Next week, I will be breaking down all the draft picks. So I'll give you guys a analysis on every draft pick we make. Then the week after that, we'll do undrafted free agents. And then we'll continue to roll on with our offseason. So as you guys know, you can always catch us every Wednesday night, 8:30 Central Standard Time for the Fifth Quarter Podcast. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on X. You can find me on YouTube. Go hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, lock in with us, and keep following everything we do. You'll probably see Jeff a little bit more this offseason, so definitely be sure to find him. And just keep watching. Keep coming. We love the engagement, so definitely come back and join us again anytime, everybody. And we hope to see you guys later. Until then, have a good night. And as always, let's go Cowboys. Jeff, you got any closing words before we get out of here?
Nah, look forward to this, what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm looking for news, like you said, on the linebacker or news in the draft. I said, if we get a linebacker or two out of this, whether it's signing, trading, or drafting, whatever, I'm satisfied. I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. Then ready to look at some of these free agents that's going to be cut and stuff like that. Just ways that we can bring in some, I want to say, key veterans at this point to kind of better the team for this year.
Okay. All right, so guys, keep watching X. Keep following us. Join DC Forever if you want to stay up to date with all the news and notes with the Dallas Cowboys. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
Peace.